Hello, good day, Halftime TV viewers and subscribers. Welcome to another episode. And today we will be doing a live stream on the happenings down there in Cali, Colombia. Now, if you're just joining the channel, welcome. If you're a returning resident, welcome back. But don't forget to hit the subscribe button, smash the like button as well, as we are currently watching the semifinals for the 800 meters. And this is for men, folks, all right? So we had initially planned on kicking off when it was time for the 200 meters for girls. We have Brianna Liston, heavy favorite, overwhelming favorite in that one, as the rain continues to pour down. It's showering down. The Jamaican is in fourth place. I think it's Blake is in fourth place in this semifinal as Jamaica continues their quest for medals at the Cali Games down there in Colombia. All right, so shout out to everyone who's in the comment section. Carmen Bigby, welcome. Rakeen Allen, welcome as well. Cashman Richardson, welcome to the channel as well. We haven't done this in a minute. So we're still getting back into the groove. Let's see how this one fits. Let's see. Give me a second. All right, yeah. So shout out to everyone who's in the comment section. Remember, smash the like button as soon as you join us. The Kenyan appears to be running away with this one. We'll do a quick run through of the list that we have. Remember, it's under 20 games down there in Cali, Colombia, that will be covering this evening. We also have a poll that's going on, so you can leave your votes there as well. Big shout out to my sponsors, Quicklink Shipping, RS Sports Store, and CSA Shop. Quicklink Shipping, anything you need whatsoever shipped into the island, they have you covered. You can telephone them at 876-454-1979. Quicklink Shipping, the best prices. Tell them Halftime TV sent you as well for the most accommodating deals, right? Big took a little bump in the first lap that disrupted him. Yeah, we recognize that. But let's pull up everything here right now so we can go through it as it unfolds, all right? But let me know, folks, which are you enjoying most so far? Is it the Cali Games, or is it the World Champ, the Commonwealth Games? So under 20 World Championship down there in Cali, or is it the Commonwealth Games over there in Birmingham? Let me know. The poll is there, and also big up Ferdinand Van Zyl. Big up the entire African Massive that's tuned into Halftime TV as well. We have gotten past 10,000 subscribers, which is incredible considering the amount of work that we've put in. But we appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're subscribed to the channel, we appreciate you. If you aren't subscribed to the channel as yet, never too late to join the team. All right, Sophie. All right, I'm just gonna go with Sophie. Sophie said Commonwealth Games. All right, Sophie. But keep the polls coming in, folks. Keep the polls coming in. Keep the polls coming in. Keep the votes coming. Let's see how many votes we have in so far. But keep those votes coming in. Which of the two are you enjoying most so far? Or should I say enjoying more? Yeah, which of the two are you enjoying more so far? Cali Games or the Commonwealth Games? Let us know. Let us know. I go where ETH go. Fair enough. Avid Elaine Thompson here, a fan there. But yeah. So let me know, folks, how was your week? How is everybody doing? I haven't seen you guys in a minute. Let me know how you're doing. How are you? Natural Empress, greetings all. Welcome, Natural Empress. Welcome back. I haven't seen you guys in like so many days. So let me know, how's everybody doing? How's the family? Um, how's the family? Rody in Thompson, Jamaica, and Saudi Arabia watching. Welcome, Rod. I hope I got your name right. I'll just say Thompson. Yeah, I'll say Thompson. So, R. Thompson. I just say R. Thompson. I hope I got your name right. But I didn't want to say Rodine and then I got it wrong. Rodine. Yulin Brown. Welcome, Yulin. Welcome, Yulin. I've been good. David Scott. Big up yourself, David. K. Brown. We have so many Browns this evening. My last name is Brown as well. So welcome to the entire Brown Massive. Welcome the entire Brown Massive. Big up everybody. We're gonna go into the details in a second, folks. So just give me a sec while I pull up my timetable here. All right, so we just had the semifinals for the 800 meters. And I'll run through the names of the individuals who progressed. Good evening, bravo, Sister Grace. Good evening, welcome. Welcome, David Scott. Are you from rural St. Andrew halftime? No, I'm from rural Jamaica though. Watch it from Miami. Vanessa Deer. I love the Commonwealth Games. All right, Miss Deer from Miami. Big up the entire Miami Massive too. Big up Garnet Deer down there in Miami. Real general. So we have the Commonwealth Games. Remember, folks, the polls are still running. Leave your votes there. Let me know which of the major events are you enjoying more. I'll do a live stream for the Diamond League tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I think there's a whole lot of light on this side, but yeah, I think it'll get better in a second. Let's see. Connecticut here. Big up Connecticut. Big up the entire Connecticut Massive. Big up Boston, Massachusetts as well. Big up the New York Massive. Maine, the entire New England Massive. Providence, Rhode Island. Big up on yourself. You guys are always tuning into Halftime TV. But yeah, I have the schedule here. The Elaine qualify for the 200 meters final in the Commonwealth. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Let's speak it into being. The Commonwealth 200-meter finals tomorrow. It's storming by me. Congratulations. Yeah. Elaine is winning it. We're gonna go as far as say Elaine is gonna win it. Right? Yeah. Elaine going all the way. So today is August 5. August 5. August 5. Elaine looks great coming out of her championship. All right, fair enough. Mboma look deadly though. Mboma, interesting. Mboma. Big up Jamaica, my country, large abroad. Happy 60th birthday. Just like me, Elaine all the way. Nice. Yes, Kelvin, she's looking amazing. Tina Clayton, my girl. All right. So I'm going to run through the names of the qualifiers for the 800 meters. For the final for the 800 meters. Unfortunately, none of the Jamaicans qualified. We had Noah Kibet from Kenya. We had Samuel Reardon from Great Britain. We have from Ethiopia, Kasha Hun. We have from Ethiopia again, Gurma. We have from New Zealand, Harding Hussey from Great Britain. Let's see if we have anyone else down here. Yep, we have Shentif from Algeria and Lewalski from Poland. That's the names that will be lining up in the finals, right? All is blessed with family. South Africa is doing good in I-20, in I-20, under 20. 2 gold, 2 bronze, going for gold in the men's high jump and 4x1. All right, nice, Rantil. Let's hope you get gold in the high jump. Definitely Mboma gonna break another record. That Namibian needs fire. Yeah. Funny thing, folks. Funny thing. As we look forward to the 200 meters, the finals for 200 meters will be run in just a few minutes. Now, for the 10 lowest times for the under 20, and remember, we've seen records at the 100-meter level. We've seen records at the 200-meter level, but the times for the under 20 for females, all those the top 10 lowest times for an under 20 female, 9 of those are occupied by Christine Mboma, right? 9 of those. I think Alison Felix is the only other name that's not Mboma that's in the 10. So 9 of the 10 fastest times for an athlete under 20 have been run, well, a female athlete under 20 have been run by Christine Mboma. All right, let me go over to the let's go over to the 200-meter final. It's Saturday, right? If I'm not, yeah, the 200-meter final for the Commonwealth Games. The Commonwealth Games, the final for that is tomorrow. All right, so we have the finals for the under 20 females at 200 meters today. Let's see. All right, so let me see if I can pull up this start list for the females. Remember, folks, smash the like button as soon as you join us. Smash the like button. If you don't know where to watch the games, it's being aired on YouTube. You can type in Commonwealth under 20, World Championship. It pops up. Easy find, and you should have access to it. All right. The coverage has been good for the under 20 games. I won't lie. I've enjoyed it. I've been entertained. Diamond League tomorrow. Yes, definitely. We will have some Diamond League coverage for you tomorrow. We will have some Diamond League coverage. We'll be doing watch along for the Diamond League as well. So again, smash the like button, folks, as soon as you join us. If you're new to Halftime TV, subscribe to the channel. Yes, Mboma is under 20. She's actually, what, 19 years of age? Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. But the under 20, the under 20 females, they will be lining up in a second. They'll be coming out in a second. Let me see if I can pull back up the names so we can run through and speak of our expectations. We have 300 folks on here. Remember, folks, smash the like button if you haven't done so as yet. Subscribe to Halftime TV. We've already blown past 10,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can clear the next milestone this afternoon. All right. So the start list for the 100 meters for females, for girls under 20. This is, folks. In lane one, we have Sophie Walton from Great Britain, personal best of 23.24, which was done earlier on this season. We have from Cuba in lane two, Yurima Garcia, 23.40 is her personal best. In lane three, and one of the medal contenders, we have Mia Bray Pedersen, 22.95 is her personal best. And Mia is just 16 years of age, so you'll be seeing her for quite some time. All right. So lane four from South Africa, another medal contender. We have Viwe Jinki out of South Africa, and my friend Van Zyl, Ferdinand Van Zyl, will be in the comment section. He will definitely be cheering on Jinki in this one. In lane five, the favorite to clear gold medal in this one, the fastest in the pack, really, Brianna Liston out of Jamaica. 22.53 is her personal best, which also happens to be her season's best. All right. In lane six, we have from the United States of America, and again, medal contender, we have Jayla Jamison. She personal best 22.93. Jayla looked impressive in first round, looked impressive in the semifinal, and I expect her to give a big performance as well come the final. Will she be enough of a competition to basic to throw Brianna Liston off her level of focus? Probably not, but we expect it to be a serious matchup between Jayla Jamison, Jinky out of South Africa, Brianna Liston, and Mia Bray Pedersen. Let me know what you guys think. What are your predictions for this one? Who wins it? Who comes in second? Who's third? Let us know, folks. Let us know. Let's get those predictions coming in right now. But I tell you, Jinky from South Africa, she looks as if she is up for it, and she looks as if she could very well get on the podium. As it relates to times, I don't think there will be any exceptional times because of the conditions that are currently in the stadium, the conditions happening down there in Colombia. All right, moving on. In lane seven, we have Emmanuel Ledoux out of Greece, and in lane eight, Poliniki out of Greece. Her personal best is 23.20. Yes, there's a whole lot of rain there. I am impressed with Colombia hosting the under 20 championship. Yes, it looks good. Looks good. Looks good. They're doing a great job. I must agree. In lane eight, we have another Jamaican, Alaina Reed, who looked impressive in the first round. In the semifinal round, she had to work for that spot, and her personal best is 23.16, which was secured in the semifinal round as she was placed second. So let's see if Alaina can join Brianna Liston on the podium a little bit later on this evening, as was the case yesterday. As was the case yesterday with Tina Clayton and Serena Cole. But I'll hop over to the comment section a second and see what you guys are up to. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Over in the comment section, welcome Karen James. Campbell Thelwell, I am just coming in. Welcome, welcome. Samson Jack, welcome to you as well. Elena Roan, Brianna Lisson, all the way. Daniel Smith, hello Daniel. But yeah, big up everybody. If you're just joining us, welcome. Welcome. It's Friday. I hope everyone enjoyed their week as we look forward to the weekend. I hope you and your families are staying safe. I hope you stay safe over the weekend as well. As I said, I'll try my best to go live for the Diamond League tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try my best to go live for the Diamond League tomorrow. But if not, look out for the short videos. Those have been a little bit more convenient for me, especially because I've been super occupied this week. The Rakim, the races are currently being shown on YouTube, Rakim. All right, so it's currently on YouTube. It's currently on YouTube. Just type it in World Under 20 Championship, it pops up. And I think. Thanks a lot, bro. Shout out all the way from Namibia. Big up the entire Namibian massive. Big up the entire Namibian massive. We have Beatrice Masilingi and we have Christine Mboma. Some huge talent coming there from Namibia, youngsters as well. But the conditions have worsened in Colombia as the clouds get heavier, they get darker as well. The athletes are running for cover. Under 20 athletics. Yes, yes, it is on it. It was nice seeing Ricketts win today. All right. But as I said, folks, it's available on YouTube. Just type it in on YouTube and we can watch together. If you're expecting to see the races live here, it won't be shown here. We're not able to see it live from some countries. Let me know where you're watching it, where you're watching from. I'll post a link that you could possibly see it from where you're at. But let me see if I can type it in. Let me try typing it in the comment section. Can you hear me? Let me know if ever we are not able to. Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right, so there is currently a delay for the games due to adverse weather conditions. Bro, we got him champion here too. We got the gold in boxing. Nice, nice, nice. Big up Samson. Big up Samson from Namibia. Big up yourself, Samson. Loud and clear. Okay, okay. So as I said, there are some delays due to adverse weather conditions down there in Cali, Colombia. And for again, we expected it to rain. It's in the mountains. It's I did a video what 2 3 days ago, 3 days ago. This game this is being hosted in Cali, which is south of Ibagué, and Ibagué is it's kind of you get what I'm saying. It's kind of the on the thicker side when it comes down to forestry. This is also south of Medellin. So for those who are aware of the Narcos series or all of that, it's just south of there. And if you watch the series, you realize that okay, there's a whole lot of vegetation in and around that area. But it's a whole lot of mountains. I think the altitude is just what 1750 somewhere there, 1750 if I'm not mistaken, just in that region. So it's extremely high. So we expected weather. We expected to be cool for the most part. So no surprises here. But adverse conditions, delay, restart in a few. Let's see. Expected to restart in a few minutes, well, a few hours really. 21:55. That's what I don't even know what time it is there. Integrated feed. Congratulations, Jonas and Gold. Men's high jump qualification going on. What a disappointment. No, no disappointment. Weather is blessing, blessing, blessing. No disappointment there. That's a blessing. That's proper blessing. But the disappointment for now. It was pouring down a little bit earlier. The conditions, I guess they were waiting to see if it would improve. Not the case, it worsened. So we still expect some big performances later down. But let me go over to the comment section and see what's popping with the folks here. And remember, folks, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. With Blue Pass 10,000 subscribers earlier in the week. I was so surprised. And in addition to that, one of our videos, it blew past 100,000 views as well. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys for the support. I thank you so very much, because you've been the ones that have been pushing Halftime TV. You've been supporting Halftime TV through thick and thin. You've been there with us, really. And for that, we are grateful. All right. 1 minute before the race. That is wicked. It's a beautiful weather to run, so they will definitely enjoy it out there. Yeah, I think when it eases up, the conditions will be all right. Nice, cool conditions, right? To run it. But yeah, we don't mind. We'll chill with you for the time being. Let's see. Halftime TV, it should resume 5:55. Okay, Eastern time. Thank you so very much for that. So that in just about 20 minutes, then it is expected to resume. Fran Neptune, big up yourself, Fran Neptune. Big up yourself. Because on the website, I have two different times. It actually provides a time there, and then it gives it my time, but I haven't checked on the website since this delay popped up. Good evening to you too, Donna Henry. Good evening. Where's my water? Donna, I don't have any water this evening, but I promise I've been drinking a whole lot of water. I have my cushions in place, so I'm getting upright as well. I'm sitting upright. Which country are you from? Well, I'm from Jamaica, but I live in Canada. Under 20 championship are festive, nice. Elder Chetty, darling, bless up, Elder, bless up yourself, Elder. We just finished work, I'm tired, but have to check in. All right, big up yourself, Rich Paul. Big up, Richard Stevens. Big up yourself, bro. I've enjoyed the under 20s a lot more than the Commonwealth Games. Do your viewers see similar stuff? Well, I have a poll that's currently ongoing, so I'll check out the poll in a second and see what's happening over there, and then I'll share the results of that poll. But I've posted it. Want to hear what my viewers have to say. Which of the two events are you enjoying more? The Commonwealth Games or the Canada is a nice country. The Commonwealth Games or the World Championship for the under 20 athletes? Let me know. We're curious. We want to hear from you guys. All right. Great minds. I just saw your poll. Yeah, man, keep the polls coming in. So we have 209 votes so far. 209 votes in so far. We have 209 votes so far. We have 66% that says they're enjoying the World Championships more, the World Under 20 Championships. We have 34%. You live where? No, man, okay, really can't keep up with both. All right, I've been celebrating inwardly as I read the Jamaicans. Okay, what happened to white Canadian dinner run? Don't know. Watching Commonwealth Games because I have to see what Elaine is doing. All right, so 66%. We have 218 votes in. 34 of the respondents they support the Commonwealth Games. They're enjoying the Commonwealth Games more. And then we have 66% that says the World Championships. All right, so Simone, I agree. Jamaica is the best place, but in order to enjoy Jamaica the real way, you need to have money, especially especially now with the cost of living. So you have to go make it and set things home to come back. No, yeah, put some things in place to ensure that you can enjoy Jamaica the real way. But it is what it is. It's raining cats and dogs. Yeah, it is a whole lot of rain there. 200 meters. No, no, Guy no. You, you get what I'm saying, Simone? You get what I'm saying? Commonwealth has in my star Asian athletes, but um the youth championship seems more exciting. All right. Donna Henry, money to enjoy Jamaica. Let me pin that, Donna, because because that's exactly my opinion. That's exactly my opinion. Yeah, there are certain things that it doesn't matter money or not, like enjoying the countryside and all that. Because whenever I go home, I try my best to go home as often as possible. Whenever I go home, at least going to secluded countryside areas to spend a week or two with relatives, just to enjoy the greenery and that sort of thing. I'm enjoying GA with the little that I got. Case by case situation, Simone. Case by case. So everyone everyone has different approach, different expectations. Yeah. So case by case. So what works for one person might not work for the other. It's better to live in Jamaica, Karen. No question there. 200 under 20 results will be Jamaica, United States, Jamaica. All right, Ed, that sounds fair enough. That sounds fair enough, and I think you're onto something there. I think you're onto something that could very well be the the situation. Simone, not raining here. Not raining here. Not raining here. Sea, sand, and food. Salome German. Big up Treasure Beach. Big up the entire Treasure Beach. Massive. I watch almost all of the under 20, very few Commonwealth games. Do you know the medal count for Jamaica? Where in Canada do you live? Big up Brampton. I was close to Brampton yesterday. I live in the city. Dollars I do it in Jamaica. And do you see the article Commonwealth CEO handling about the upset? Yeah, and Coaches Desk did a video on it as well, folks. So you can check out that video. Um, let me see if I can pull it up for those who didn't get to see it, so I can go through it. Big up Karen James. To be honest, I watch most Commonwealth, but under 20 is more exciting. Yeah, the thing too, the Commonwealth Games is being shown on television. You know? Yeah, it's being shown on television in Canada, and then we're watching the under 20 games on YouTube. So little but we tell about true. Big up to all the Kenny. Yeah, there are quite a few. There are quite a few. But yeah, we little bit yeah. And for the football fans, big up on yourself as well. Arsenal, top of the league. They should not keep both of them at the same time. Okay. I think, and then in addition to that, folks, in addition to that, we have the Diamond League that will, because the Diamond League is on Saturday, and Saturday is one of the key days for both the Commonwealth Games and the under 20. So it's one of those things. I don't know. I don't know. You're so big. You're trying to keep up. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen like 1,000,001 videos from Halftime TV this entire week because one over there, one over here. I've had to try to keep everyone in tune with what's happening. So I've had to be bouncing from one to the other, to be honest with you. Pre-Diamond League Jubilee. Greetings, Nichelle Israel. Big up yourself, Nichelle. I'm enjoying both games. Why they might choke up everything? I don't know. The timing is really bad. Timing is really, really, really bad. You were in my neck of the wood, little India. Clashes are because of COVID too. Okay, Joe. But come on, like even I don't know. It's just me still. I don't know. I think it's a nightmare. And then probably if that had not been the case, then more athletes would have been, well, the top athletes would have probably been able to even show their faces at some of these events, right? Because even with the Sharika situation, I'm pretty sure if the timetables weren't clashing, she would be there. Should be at the Commonwealth Games as well, all right? Well, at least the athletes get to perform and earn, so don't mind. They need to not plan all of them together. All right, so for the person who was asking if Mboma is still a teenager, yes, Mboma is a teenager. Mboma, all right? She was born May 2003. So what month are we in now? August. I don't know. Forgive me, folks, please. So her birthday is May 2003. So she's still 19 years, all right? Little place called Jamaica dominating all over the world. Proud to be one. Nice. Big up Jamaica. Big up Jamaica. Confused to watch all. I choose Commonwealth. All right. Right. So Diamond League is money to earn. I agree. Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. Them tired because too much at the same time. So it goes still William career mode. True. Serial the Boss. It's on YouTube. There's currently an intermission because of adverse weather conditions. So I'm gonna take a little break. There's a slight break in the schedule right now because of weather. So we're just running through the comment section and bigging up everybody. No word. All right, folks. Here's what's gonna happen, right? Because apparently they're starting to spam me now. So I'm going to turn on subscribers only for a few minutes. So if you're not subscribed, probably subscribe now. I'm going to turn that on for a few minutes because, quite frankly, they're spamming the thing now. Can't have that. Independence Day for Jamaican. Yeah, good things, good times. And to think, I think they're forcing us to choose one. And that's not good, though. That's definitely not good. Definitely not good. Sick. I have much respect for Elaine Thompson. Here, even with the noise, she's able to block it out and still come out on top. Yeah, Elaine is a top professional, Top professional, Elaine. Never in doubt. Never in doubt, Elaine. Right, Junior. I send a link to Rich Post Sports after. Yeah, sure. Give me a sec, Rich Post. Give me a sec. I'm trying to block. I'm trying to set this thing up because they're spamming the channel. So I'm trying to get something sorted. All right. So, folks, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Chat's gonna become unavailable to non-subscribers. Big up Elaine. Yeah, big up everybody. Big up all the top athletes that are representing Jamaica. Rich, I'm gonna send you the link now. All right, let me just pin it to the screen. Professional and champion can't write off. Never. And get the link, please. All right. Yeah, sure. That link though, that link that I just post, I think we love that quote, didn't it? And then folks ran with it and said she was calling other people clones. I think she's handled herself very, very well. Um, past few days too, with all the interviews and all of that. So we could put in Thompson here 1 million times. Elaine Thompson here. Folks, the link that I posted is to join this live. All right. So if you want to hop on and share your take, you can. But I'm just giving you a heads up. For the race, I'm gonna share the link in a second. Okay. Hola, Onika Green. Good evening, Onika. How you doing? Good evening, Onika. Good evening. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna find this race so I can share it. All right. Stuck in traffic, it's 10 to 1. All right. Suzette, hello, hello. I'd love to see Tibogo versus Knighton and Clayton versus Davis. Nice. Well, I think the thing is, I think Tibogo is a better 100-meter runner, and Knighton is a better 200-meter runner. So it I think it would be difficult to really judge them the real way, if that makes sense. Anticipating the gold rush. All right, folks. As I said, I'm pulling up this thing here. As soon as I pull it up, I'll post the link to the games in the description. All right. I'm gonna post a link to the games in the description, so that way, we don't have the back and forth where folks are constantly. You know what just came to me? Is it a good idea to cross the Queen here, Heidi? Yeah, I think Tamara Davis versus Clayton would make more sense. Versus Clayton would make more sense. Yeah, yeah. Tamara Davis versus Clayton would make more sense. Folks, please remember, Tina Clayton is just 17 years old. All right, she's still 17 years of age. Still 17. I think she turns 18 in a couple of weeks. She's still 17. Okay. I saw some comments recently saying that Brianna Liston should continue the 400-meter. I agree. I think with Brianna Liston, one thing is that pressure is too much. With Brianna Liston, I think especially looking at what Shericka Jackson has done, she did well at 400 meters, and then she came down to the 200 meters. Brianna Liston is good in 400, 200, and even the 100 meters, she's good at it as well. So you can't. I don't think it's sustainable to be doing all three throughout your entire career. You'll have those athletes who will do it, but again, it's too demanding on the body and all of that. So if she's considering dropping one, probably she should maybe drop the 100 meters and then do the 400 and the 200, and then later down she can focus on the 200 and 100. That's my opinion still. That's my opinion. Yeah. I'm trying to go through the comments. All right, I'm definitely trying. Sorry. Good evening, boss. Big up yourself. How you doing? Can you guys
give thanks all the time.
All right. One thing is that I'm trying to go through all the comments, folks. I'm trying. Rainford Reed, big up yourself. If you sent in a comment a little bit earlier, I probably missed it. Yeah, so I can't. So the stadium wet storming here too. So what's popping, Rich Poe? What's popping? How you doing? How are you? Well, you're over there in the United Kingdom and you're not enjoying the Commonwealth Games. Well, what's the primary reason? What would you allocate the blame to?
I think the overriding.
You're a little bit low. You're a little bit low.
Oh,
volume is a little bit low.
Let me see if I can turn it up. Hold on there. Can you hear me a little bit better?
Yeah, it's better now.
Is that better? How's that?
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Respect. I think it's a case of after the Lord Mayor's show, after the World Championships in Eugene, Oregon, seeing that high standard of performances, I'm looking at the majority of Commonwealth Games, track and field action, and other sports, to be fair, as not even second rate. Some of it is third class and lower, to be fair. And I think that's the main reason. And of course, there's a lot of jingoism. I say, of course, in Britain, they like to jump on the patriotism wagon. And sometimes there's a sense of entitlement and bigging up athletes for performances that are really, frankly, nothing to write home about or shout about. Michael Johnson, the great US 400 meter, 200 meter specialist, he usually brings the caliber of commentary and punditry to a different level, higher level. I think he's highly compromised in this situation, and I think he's, if not biting his lip, he's being very, very diplomatic and not calling a spade, which is what Rich Poe Sports and Halftime TV no doubt seeks to do. The World Under-20 Championships, by contrast, you're seeing the cream of under-20 talent on show, running times superior and matching the best that the Commonwealth has to offer. So that's where I'm coming from.
All right, fair enough. Folks in the comment section, let me know if you agree with Rich Poe's assessment. If you're just joining us again, remember, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so. I think overall, with me and the Commonwealth Games, it's, how do I put this? I think it's not as easily accessible. It's on the television, fine. We can watch it on TV here in Canada, which is good. But as it relates to the schedule, the timetables, all of that, it is so difficult to maneuver. If you're looking for the World Championship schedule, you just type in World Championship, you type in timetable, and everything is in one place. If you look, Commonwealth Games, by contrast, if you type it in, when you go there, sometimes you even miss some events because they have athletics probably in the morning, they have athletics, and then all the way down again, they have athletics category. Why not just put everything in one? Athletics and then, okay, morning session, afternoon session, or whatnot. So folks who are interested
can know, okay, this is what I'm looking for. You screenshot it and you can just have access to it straight off the bat. In comparison to you, every time you want to find out when a race is being run, you have to go down, you go in, scroll for the time that you expect the race to be run, and then you pull what you're pulling from there. No? I think it could have been done so much easier. I think if they had taken a page from the book of the World Championship, it would have been so easier. Because what the World Championship did, the same thing that they did for the adult sessions, is the same thing that they're doing for the juniors now, where it's a same website. You just type in World Under 20 Championship. Once you're drilling, day 1, you have everything. Day 2, you have everything. Day 3, you have everything, right? And I know the events there are less events, but what I'm saying is, if it's athletics, put all the athletics events under one column, so folks know that, okay, once I drill into here, everything will be here, all the times will be here. So sometimes I think a couple of days ago, I was at work and I got a notification, hey, the race is being run now. I'm like, what's happening? So it's one of those, but it is what it is. I still have to stay informed. I still have to stay focused on what's happening in all of them. So it doesn't matter to me, really. What is me chucking? Yeah, they have Natural Empress. I agree with you.
Good night, Natural Empress. Good night to viewers and subscribers. I hear what you're saying, Halftime TV. I think that's one of the problems going forward with track and field, trying to sing from the same hymn sheet and make sport, the sport of track and field particularly, more accessible. I think some people were a bit frustrated with the World Championships from Eugene, Oregon, in terms of getting coverage. But going forward, I think that athletics really needs to put their heads together, because I tell you, here's a question. I've never asked you this before. It just came to me, but I was musing over it earlier this afternoon. The Paralympics. What's your take on it? Certainly here in Britain, it's increasingly thought of more highly. There's a lot of coverage. Yesterday evening, I wasn't paying particularly attention, but every time I looked over, there was a series of finals involving Paralympians, and it got me thinking, because they got their count towards the medals table. But I was thinking, well, there are smaller nations, maybe quote unquote third world nations, that don't have access to sporting equipment and resources, such as Canada, Australia,
it's expensive as well.
Right.
It's not expensive as well, because the sporting equipment for folks who don't have disabilities, they in and of themselves are expensive. So you can imagine the ones to get a specialized bike, to get a leg made, it is extremely expensive. And I don't know, like, I think with the Paralympics, it's naturally not going to be given the same attention and the same credence as it's, well, I won't even say it's competitor, but as the Olympics that we're grown accustomed to. But in a time where they've covered it here in the US too, in a time where accessibility and inclusion and diversity is stressed so much, I think every workplace that you walk into, they're stressing accessibility, they're stressing diversity, they're stressing inclusion, and regardless of your disability, we want you to feel as if you're a part as well. We don't want you to feel as if you're an afterthought, and I think that's what we're getting now. I think enough effort isn't being put in it, and again, like we know they're trying to put it in, and probably it's the interest of the folks who like sport, or folks who enjoy sport. But again, definitely a whole lot more work to be done, and I think they're getting there. I think it's a step in the right direction, but they're getting there. If they were smart, they were put free live stream. And Stephen Francis mentioned as well that they should actually consider doing betting for sports, for athletics, which I think would go a far way for it as well, because then it gets folks excited, it gets folks engaged on all of that. You feel as if you're a part of it, whereas no, that's not the case. Although I think it would be more about times rather than who would actually win it, because I don't assume the odds would be exorbitant when it comes down to, for example, a 100-meter race, including Tina Clayton at the under-20 championship. You get what I'm saying? So if you have Tina Clayton winning it, I don't think the odds would be crazy. So if you put probably $10 on it, you maybe get back $11.50. You get back $1.50 on your $10. But again, yeah, it's constantly improving. There are so much more to do. There's so much more to do, and I look forward to it because I am a massive fan of it. I enjoy watching the Paralympics. I enjoy the Olympians as well, and we've had some drama on the Paralympic side as well. So many years ago, that famous Paralympian. But it's one of those. I agree with that. It's been touted very often these days. So big up everybody in the comment section. For sports that's trying to grow in popularity, why is it so hard to access? If they were smart, they would be free live stream on YouTube for fans to watch. That's a nice point, Alex. And for the folks who are interested in watching the games, I've left a link in the description. All right, so there's a link in the description right now, so you can go there and watch the games from there. Okay, just to ensure that everybody has access to it. Don't worry, we're trying to make the sport a bit more popular by sharing the links in the description. All right. All right, so that's that.
It's been a delight.
Go ahead. I agree.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say it's a delight.
Where does the gate receipts for these entertainers go in the comment?
Watching the.
I'm not hearing you, Ridgeful. You're breaking up.
Can you hear me now? I think my stream's a little slow. You can hear me?
Yeah, you're a little bit better now.
I was just saying that it's been a delight watching the World Under-20s on YouTube. It's been a free service, easily available. Notifications come and you see the morning sessions and evening sessions from Cali, Colombia. There's wall-to-wall coverage on the BBC in England of the Commonwealth Games and on the red button. So you've got a variety of sports. So it's easily accessible and ready and available. One of the interesting things though, halftime, if we're talking about increasing the popularity of athletics, just shed some more light on your perspective and maybe your experience of Jamaicans growing up in terms of athletics. In England, it seems to be a case of, this is how it's broken down. It's a taking part that counts. If you get to a semi-finals, if you get through a first round, hats off, well done, brilliant run. Brilliant run. I've turned off the TV and I pay attention, and that's why I've enjoyed actually creating my own Rich Po channel and joining the likes of your good self and Coach's Desk, because if you're getting through a first round, qualifying third or as a fastest loser, and someone immediately has a microphone saying, brilliant run, brilliant performance, well done, excellent, how does it feel? That's, to me, condescending, pulling the wool over viewers' eyes, not encouraging an athlete to strive to be better. And then it makes me think, well, how seriously do they take those Elaine Thompson Herras and the Sharika Jacksons who are striving, the Tina Claytons? Do they want to really shed light on what it takes to actually get on the top of the podium? First, I'm serious. I mean, the football season has just started in earnest. I'm a Gunners fan. We've just beaten Crystal Palace away from home 2-0. And already, even though we've won a game, there are fans who are attacking and critically analyzing a winning start to a season. It's chalk and cheese, I'm telling you. So sometimes I think, and here's a big difference. Maybe, is it because the athletes have to earn a living, and if you call a spade and say you're not ready, them the kind of performances not ready. We're not turning up here to watch these kind of perform. You need to improve. You need to improve. Can you tell us what you're going to do to improve? How hungry are you?
Ridgeful,
won't get to them.
I have two perspectives on that. And I understand the standpoint that you're coming from, because again, like it's a matter of expectations, right? It's a matter of expectations. So for example, and I'll always use examples because sometimes I'm expressing myself and folks don't get it fully, so I use analogies that folks can relate to easier on a simpler basis. All right. So as a high schooler, probably you're not the most talented, Probably you're not the most talented. You don't come from a school that's known to be one of those track schools, then put it that way. Because you have the schools that are the traditional champs schools. So if you're from Jamaica, if you follow Jamaican track and field, you know who the schools are. They're the Veer Technicals and the Edwin Allen and the Jamaica College and KC, Calabar. You get what I'm saying? So these are the schools. These are the schools that folks expect to challenge. These are the schools that folks expect to be on top of the podium, to win champs. So, for example, Rossi's, which is my alma mater, who is a school that's known for football, if an athlete from Rossi's participates in champs and that athlete gets to a semi-final, then back at Rossi's, that person would be congratulated. And again, it's based on the expectations, because the resources, the facilities, the games are now expected to resume 6:25. Thanks for that update, Fran Neptune, and I'll pin that. Are they gonna cancel the game? All right. So they're currently drying the track, folks. The rain has eased up a bit, and the stewards are out there. They're trying to get some of the water off the track. All right. So give them some time. But as I was saying, to Rich Poe's point, it's a matter of expectations when it comes down to track and field and the countries and the schools. So the same way you have certain schools, if they go to boys and girls champs and if they get to the final, it will be a great accomplishment. If they get to the semi-final, it'll be a great accomplishment. If they just get into champs, is a great accomplishment because of that particular school, right? And that's not to say you're accepting mediocrity or you're not motivating the athlete or whatnot, but you understand that, okay, that athlete getting here in the first place, maybe the resources of this particular school, minimal, maybe the coach, minimum experience as well. Maybe that athlete only got there based on the talent that he or she possessed, right? So, and it's the same thing on the international scale. If, for example, all right, Rich Boy, I hope you were hearing me just now, but I was mentioning that it's a matter of expectations when it comes down to the boys and girls champs or the Olympics. Just getting to the Olympics in and of itself, just getting to the World Championship in and of itself is. Someone please tell me. I'm on YouTube. Where did I go? Just getting to the World Championship, just getting to the Olympics in and of itself is a massive achievement for some athletes. All right, for some athletes, and again, I say this because of expectation, right? Expectation. And we can use it straight across the board, not settling for mediocrity. It's not saying, okay, you're not good enough, but you understand the resources, you understand your ceiling, because some athletes, they do have a ceiling. They can't go any better. If Jamaica gets to the World Cup, no, if Jamaica makes it to the World Cup, if they are eliminated in the first round, they will be congratulated solely for getting to the World Cup, if you understand what I'm saying, right? And that's because of the resources, where Jamaica's football is at, that sort of thing. So it's same thing with boys and girls champs. Certain athletes from certain schools, when they get to boys and girls champs, just competing in the first round, just even if they make it past the first round, it seems as if they've won gold. And it's the same thing. We can use it straight across the board, because expectations, they play a key role in reactions and our approach to certain things. If an Elaine Thompson here gets to the Olympics and she falls, or she's eliminated in the first round, then folks will be disappointed out of this world. This is Elaine Thompson here. This is this is double Olympic champion, and not even Elaine Thompson here. Just a Jamaican, just someone in a Jamaican vest or Jamaican bib shows up at the Olympics or shows up at the World Championship, and that person is eliminated from the first round. Even if you haven't heard of that person prior to the Olympics or prior to the World Championship, folks will be ruined. They'll be fuming just because of the expectations that's surrounding Jamaica. In comparison, if someone from, let's say, Bahrain or Malaysia, they get to the Olympics and they're eliminated from the first round, it's congratulations because you made it to the Olympics. You get what I'm saying? So it's not settling for mediocrity, and it's not motivating the athletes to do better. But you understand that there are certain countries that are known for certain things, and as such, they allocate resources in that direction. Jamaica allocates a whole lot of resources to the track program. The track program is one of the most organized track programs there is, from the primary school champs over to the high school champs to the national championship to the invitationals. I think of all the sports in Jamaica, track and field is one of the most structured when it comes down to getting athletes through the funnel and getting them to the top in Jamaica. It's more organized than anything else. And even at, for example, football. I play football in primary school. I play football in high school as well. And if you look at the structure, there are a lot of athletes who were exceptional in primary school who, by the time they get to high school, there's this one over here, that one over there, you don't hear them. And then the same thing, by the time they're exceptional in high school, and by the time they should get to the senior level, you don't hear them. They fade off so much. And not to say that the sprinters don't fade as well, but less often, less so than we actually see the footballers. And I know folks will say, but it's a team sport and it's an individual sport. Yes, but if you're an exceptional sprinter in primary school, you're going to be drafted straight off the bat, right? Because the scouts from all the major high schools, from JC, KC, Edwin Allen. As a matter of fact, Edwin Allen, the Clayton twins, I found out a couple of weeks ago that they actually went to primary school in Western Jamaica. So again, and they ended up at Edwin Allen on the other side of the country, basically. You get what I'm saying? So these exceptional talents, you see them, and folks go out and watch the primary school champs because they want the next big athlete coming into their institution. They're taking care of these athletes straight through. And I watched an interview with a popular entertainer. I think his name is Jay Blem, and he spoke about it. He said he went to I think it was KC or JC, but he was exceptional in primary school as a sprinter, and the school took him and they took care of him throughout the entirety of his high school years, that his parents couldn't even afford it. And the school took care of him. The school were the ones responsible for everything, right? So again, structure to it.
It's interesting listening to your perspective on that halftime. Expectations is a very good word to use. What's interesting and what I find frustrating, certainly from a British perspective, is that striving for better, given that you have resources, given that you have some form of in certain events, the fact that you don't see talent becoming like almost a conveyor belt, that presents challenges from a armchair viewer's perspective, and in terms of how seriously British people take track and field. For example, Britain have had world-class javelin throwers. Well, at least a couple. One, Steve Backley, who is now a regular commentator. No one asks, he certainly doesn't ask, where are the next generation of javelin throwers? They've had middle distance runners who have been world beaters. Suddenly, they have nothing. When they suddenly come across one or two, they go over the top, but there's no system in place to say, okay, and there's no hard questions as to, well, we had great champions. What's happened since? Triple jump. Jonathan Edwards,
hello, good evening. Hello, good evening, Madam. Boston, Massachusetts. Big up Marianne Parish, welcome. And not to cut you, Richpo, not to cut you, but I think, and again, this is my opinion, folks. So sometimes you hear halftime TV talking, I'm just expressing my opinion, all right? And feel free to disagree. Let me throw out this disclaimer now, because each and every episode we do here at Halftime TV, we have our disclaimer, all right? You can disagree without being disrespectful. This is a family channel, so everyone can come here, can share their opinions, and they can feel as if their opinions are heard. We don't want it to be a case where folks are scared to share their opinions. All right. So allow me to share my opinion. If you disagree, you let me know. If you agree, you let me know as well. If you disagree, I am always eager to hear different perspectives. Sometimes I'm on here by myself. It's a monologue, but sometimes I invite folks to join me or even to comment in the comment section, just so I can get a different perspective. And as someone who did art in high school, my art teacher usually told me, take 3 steps or 4 steps back from the painting, and that way you'll see the true beauty. So sometimes you're actually looking at it from the wrong angle, or you're a little bit too close, or even sometimes you're a little bit too far. So again, a different pair of eyes is always good. All right. So back to what you were saying, Rich. I think the attention for Britain, the attention, the revenue, all of that, it's coming in, and it's coming in by the boatload via something else, right? And as such, they're more keen to invest in the football because that's where it's at right now. And not to say England hasn't always been a footballing country. Yes, they have, but more so now than any other time before. Because in the past, we've had instances where other leagues across the world, they were doing far better than the English Premier League. But over the past couple of years, maybe decade and a little bit, the English Premier League has been the league. So many foreign investors, so it's generated massive amounts of money, and it's contributed so significantly to the British economy. And as such, they have to hold football so close to the bosom. So they'll be more quick now to pump money into the grassroots programs when it comes down to football, rather than actually pumping money into track and field. And again, with track and field, you can do it with your talent, and then when you do it with the talent, you get a round of applause, right? But right now, England wants to win the World Cup. They want to win the World Cup. They haven't won it since in the 60s. They want to win it, and that's a key focus, and that's where all the money is going. That's where everything, all the focus is going. Them hosting this, as I said, and I said it at the top of my show, I think this is merely entertainment for the crown. So don't take it too serious. At the end of this game, at the end of these Commonwealth Games, it will be the end of this. We won't even hear much about it. You're in the United Kingdom. You probably won't see anything in the newspaper after 3 days.
I heard when you made that comment, entertainment for the crown. It made me prick up my ears. I said, wait a minute, half times shooting from the lip and shooting from the hip. I said, wow, that's a really interesting perspective. It's interesting when you said about taking a few steps back to appreciate. So that's a really interesting take, because yeah, I think there's a lot of hyperbole going on, and overexcitement sometimes, much ado about nothing. So maybe it is a case of entertainment for the crown, and not much more than that.
All right. So the race will be run in a couple of minutes. Sarah Sweeney, thanks for your kind words. I appreciate that. All right. Thank you so very much. True Mary, the link isn't available in Jamaica. Miguel Brown. Miguel, it's available. The world, I think the Under 20 Championship is coming on TVJ and TVJ Sports Network in Jamaica, no? Anyway, you can check it out though. You can check it out. But that's where the money is at. And you're working where the money is at. With Jamaican football and track and field, it's a case of loving something that doesn't love you back. So you're courting two females, or for the females, you're courting 2 males, and there's one that would do anything in the world for you, would bring you the world and more. Right? And you're not interested in that one. But the one who isn't really interested in you, that's the one that you're killing yourself to impress and to get that person's attention. Right? So that's Jamaica and track and field and football, because Jamaica is actually a track and field country, but they continue to convince themselves that they're a footballing country. What am I? New Jersey in the house. Big up New Jersey, Jeffrey Grant. I'm about to start. Yeah. Abe Star. Big up yourself, Abe Star. Don't worry. We're just chatting for the last hour or so. We were on for the 200 meters, and then the rain came down, so slight delay. So the athletes, let's hope none of the athletes get injured, because you know how these things are. You have to condition your body and your mind to go out there and to run a particular time, and then everything switches around.
Halftime, while I'm on, before I make a move, because I'm going to have some late night tea and then start work in the morning, and then see if I can catch some of the action and follow yourself through the night, and of course on YouTube. Intrinsically, because you're a man who reasons beautifully, very well. Intrinsically, do you place the greatest emphasis and praise on gold medalists or gold medal positions, silver medals, bronze medals, or close but no cigar fourth places? Or is it contextualized? Somebody wins a silver medal when they were not expected to podium, or they've run a brave race and just missed out on gold, or the bronze medal because it's a podium finish. Where do you ascribe most praise when you're watching as an armchair fan? The problem in Britain, which again I think it really sets British athletics in danger of being condescending, weak-willed, not overly serious. No way in shape or form does it compare to football, where you can win a game and be criticized, you can lose a game and it's hell up in Harlem. But I think, simply put, the rule of thumb is, as long as it's a British competitor in that position, first, a rarity, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, you will big up that position and that athlete. To my mind, that sells the sport short, and ask the question, well, where's the laurels for the winner? Where's the laurels for the podium? Where's the laurels for everyone else? Context is what Rich Post Sports, goes for. Context and expectations. That's me. But in Britain, it's a different kettle of fish, and it just does the whole sport a disservice, in my opinion.
But even so, Rich, and I said it on here, and folks got all up in arms about it. When I said that second place is considered the first loser, and this was reiterated and made popular by a British athlete, right? A British athlete, not me, a British athlete. And he came out, he said what he said. I don't remember his name. I probably have to Google it, but he said it, and folks were turning their heads because they're wondering, what is he saying? And he mentioned that it's based on the expectations that he placed on himself. And I think if you're a winner, if you have a winner's mentality, if you go out there and you know what you're capable of doing, if, for example, Shericka Jackson and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce winning gold and silver in the 100 meters, or Elaine Thompson, I don't remember what the setup was, but Elaine will not be celebrating if it's not a gold medal. She will not be feeling the same way, because she knows that she is top of the podium material, right? The same thing, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, 5-time world champion. If she is placed second or third, she isn't celebrating. She's happy, don't get me wrong, but this isn't something that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is going to call up somebody and say, hey, I was placed second. No, right? So having that champion mentality, and it's the same thing. Look, the England and Italy at the Euros, was it last year or the year before? Both teams went to the final. England was expected to win that one. They were the home crowd. They had the better players. Italy had an aging team. England even went as far as to score first. And at the end of the day, so at the end of the day, it was disappointment. The fans were furious. So again, expectations, and we always get back to the expectation, because if you are a top of the line athlete, and that's why I said that Megan Tapper, when she won bronze, Jamaica celebrated like it was gold, because it was the expectations surrounding that. You get what I'm saying? So there are certain athletes who you probably look at the field and you say, okay, this field is better than our athletes. So the fact that our athlete is good enough to get in a medal place, or even just outside the medal places, we're happy. We're happy because them come in good, right? Them come good. Basically, we know the ceiling. We understand that, okay, you're probably not good enough to win this race, but if you come in fourth or if you come in third, we're going to celebrate you because we didn't expect you to come up there, right? If a Shelly-Ann Fraser Prize, if an Elaine Thompson here, Shericka Jackson, no, in the form of her life, if Shericka Jackson runs probably in the Diamond League, for example, in 200 meters, and she's beaten, right? If she's beaten, who is she running against? I don't remember, the young lady from Bahamas. If she's beaten, she will not be happy. She will not be celebrating. And that's because she knows the form that she's in. She's already zoned into that champion mentality. Hey, I am the one winning now. No losing, no one in front of me. It's me and then everyone else behind. But just to switch the dial a little bit, folks, as the athletes are in their blocks, we have out of Great Britain, Sophie Walton, she's in lane 1. In lane 2, Yarima Garcia in lane 2. In lane 3, we have Mia Bray Pedersen out of the United States. In lane 4, Viwe Jinki out of South Africa. Lane 5 out of Jamaica, an overwhelming favorite. We have Brianna Liston. In lane 6, Jayla Jamison. She will get on the podium, mark my words. We have Poliniki out of Greece in lane 7, and out of Jamaica again, we have Alaina Reed. Remember, Alaina Reed and Brianna Liston, they both attend Heidel. So we had the Edwin Allen pair in the 100 meters. Now we have the Heidel pair in the 200 meters. Can they replicate? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear from here.
Okay, all right, no worries. So as I said, the athletes are taking the blocks. Lovely. Everyone can hear me.
I'm going to let you take this one through half-time. I've got visual, but I think you're a little bit ahead of me.
Hold on. The camera is away from them for a second. But Grace said they're back in. So let's see. Probably Grace's feed is a little bit faster than mine because I've not seen them. Or probably the commentator is saying it, but mine is on me. All right. So coming up, resumption of men's high jump. Tomorrow, Springboks play all black rugby better than soccer. They left the track. All right, Natural Empress. Thanks for that. Yeah. Yeah, the track is cleared. Everyone's in a raincoat now. But it seems as the rain isn't coming down as heavy, you know. Rain isn't coming down as
Fernandin
heavy.
Van Zyl. Van Zyl, are you a rugby union fan? Are you a South African box fan? Man, good to see a rugby union, man. There's not many of us around on the Jamaican platform, but I'm a big All Blacks fan, a big rugby union fan. The All Blacks, they're in a state. Mr. Foster, are you listening, Mr. Foster? Mr. Foster, he's on dodgy ground here, man. Wow, the All Blacks coach.
Jump. All right, so the high jump final is coming up, folks. The athletes are warming up. We won hurdles. Yes, we did. We got back in the track too wet.
It's interesting. I think when it's raining, I've heard that it doesn't actually necessarily impede the runners that much. If they've got the spikes, it doesn't necessarily impede the performances unless it's exceedingly puddly. But Brianna Liston, my lord. I mean, hey, halftime, do you take for granted the factory line of talent that's coming through in Jamaican sport? Tina Clayton is ridiculous. 10.95 in a final. Daryl Nita, Britain's second best behind Dina Asher Smith. She ran a 10.90 seconds semi-finals run, that made me bolt up. I said, wait a minute, she is running and in the shape and with a mentality to defeat Elaine or run her very, very close. Come the final, 11.07, easily in third place, not in the shootout for gold or silver. Aldred of St. Lucia stepped up. 10.95, meanwhile, in Calais, Colombia, for Tina Clayton, when it mattered. And this girl, oh my goodness me. Listen, I've got to say salute to Jamaica. Halftime, do you take it for granted, this conveyor belt of talent? It's outrageously good.
I take it for granted. No, I don't think so. I think the thing when it comes down to the talent, we want to see them and we want to see them come through to the senior level as best as possible. We're keeping our fingers crossed because we've seen so much young athletes, both on the male and the female side, who haven't made the transition properly. And even if you go back and check the athletes who are doing well now, you realize that maybe a handful of them, especially the Jamaicans, were standout athletes during champs days or during the under 20 days. So most of them, they actually find their form after champs is finished or whatnot. So it's one of those, we will always have those who they're exceptional at the champs level and they make the transition successfully and everything is smooth. But I just want to see Tina Clayton make the transition. What probably next year she'll be competing to go to the World Championship. And then she'll probably be competing a little bit later down to be a part of the Olympics team as well, because the Olympics is 2024. So I just want to see her successfully make that transition to pro. She will be working with Stephen Francis, which we know what that means. We know what that means. No. All right, so the athletes are coming out now, folks. They're coming out. They're coming out. I don't know if my feed is delayed, but Alaina Reed, she just came out. She'll be lining up in lane 8. I guess they were sent back in so they could get their proper introductions. Maybe. We have.
So are you with the introductions? I've got the introductions coming up as well. Reed's just been introduced here with the drummers.
I just had the Greek. Now we have Jamison out of the United States. Oh, it's 12:30 in South Africa. Nice. Your feed is on time. Thank you so very much, Natural Empress. Now the favorite, Brianna Liston.
So outrageous talent.
So composed.
Oh yes. Outrageous.
Keep an eye on Brianna, folks. Keep an eye on the drummers too, folks. Doing a great job. All right, we had Jinky from South Africa. She looked impressive in the semi-final as well. I expect her to push Brianna all the way to the finish line. Let's see how this one plays out. We have the youngster Pedersen from the United States, 16 years of age. She technique is a little bit rough, but I think she's still very quick. All right, we have Garcia from Cuba. Loving the drums, Empress. Yeah, loving the drums. I'm not saying Tina without Tia too, Frano and Genius. All right. We have Walton from Great Britain. And that completes the part. What's your thought? Tia Clayton? I think she has massive upside in her, and I think I was on someone's channel a couple of weeks ago and they asked me who I thought had the better upside, and I actually said Tina had the better upside. Probably Tina will be more successful, which all fingers are pointing in that direction. But as it relates to upside, room for growth and room for improvement, I think it is Tia. I think Frano will do well with her. She probably doesn't possess a championship mentality or the champion mentality. Her sister does, but again, look out for Tina Clayton as well. Look out for Tina Clayton and Tia Clayton. It's a package deal, and they will be performing as such a little bit later on in the future. The same thing we saw with the pole vaulters yesterday. The Ball sisters, Hannah and Amanda, looked impressive. One secured gold, the other one secured bronze, but still under 20. On your marks, folks. Set. And they're off. Brianna Liston, proper start, Alana on the outside as they clear the first 50 meters. Brianna Liston already in the lead as we approach 100 meters. Brianna Liston in the front, Pedersen chasing her. We have on the outside here, we have Jayla Jamison chasing as well. Alana pushing through. Ooh, it's Jamaica first and third. 22.65. Brianna Liston secures gold medal. It seems as if Jayla Jamison out of the United States secured second. Jinky picked up an injury. She's on the carpet. She's in pain. Alana, it's tight between Alana and Pedersen. We need the flash time to see how that one went. But 22.65, Brianna Liston secured victory in that one. No surprises. No surprises. We're just waiting to see if Alana was placed third. They're celebrating. Looks as if she's got it. And Jayla Jamison out of the United States, personal best 22.77. She's placed second. So Jamaica secures gold and bronze. Alana is in tears as she secured another personal best. Remember, for folks, personal best in the semifinal, personal best in the final, 22.95 for Alaina Reed. And Heidel is dominating the 200 meters as Edwin Allen dominated the 100 meters. Massive run from the females there. We're happy for them, and we can't wait. We can't wait for them to big run. Ooh. Go ahead.
It's great to see. It's a real pleasure to see these young, talented runners from such an early age, and you've seen them from the boys and girls champs even before myself. Seeing them running successfully, competitively at this age, and then hopefully graduating onto the senior ranks and into the senior levels. It's fantastic, and you can see that it's no accident when you see those Jamaican colors on the international, Olympic, and world front. They're coming from the boys and girls champs. They're coming from these under 20 tournaments, and the way they acquit themselves and cool, calm, and collected. Trust me, there are British athletes that would be jumping, whooping, laughing, gritting them teeth just for making a final, or if they got on the podium. Look at the composure. Man, mentality, expectations, the mind. I tell you, it makes such a big difference. Listen, have you been checking the medals table, by the way, halftime? Do you ever pay attention to the medals table where the under 20s are concerned, or do you just enjoy taking the?
I don't pay attention to the medal tables. As soon as it's finished, that's when I actually know how the medals are. But I'm enjoying every minute of the games. I don't have time to be constantly checking what the medals are like. But Pedersen slightly missed out on that one, to be honest. But big run from Brianna Liston, folks, and I'll say it again, big run. No surprises there. Jinky pulled up with just about 50 meters to go.
That's a pity. She's had a good championship. I just want to see exactly what happened to her.
Pedersen, as I said,
running.
But the most impressive run from this entire thing is Alaina Reed, and I say this because she had a whole lot of work to do coming from the outside. Remember, she's in lane 8, and she's coming from the outside, pushing, and she was still able to get on the podium. So congratulations to Alaina Reed. Big run from her. But Brianna Liston, as expected, she was the favorite, and she delivered as expected. All right.
And what we can see as well, in addition to seeing these Jamaicans, I now appreciate even more, viewers and subscribers. Can you share this? The Americans, even at this age, recognize. I mean, they've got the pen relays, but you have events like this which show that Jamaica, when it comes to sprinting, they're not ramping. When I ramp, they know that if their rivals are not Jamaica, that's unusual because they're right there ahead of them. So I'm telling you, listen, America, they like winners. They like winners, and trust me, Jamaica are a big fly in the ointment, a big stumbling block, and that takes some doing. So to be a superpower in track and field, and your main strength lies in the sprinting events, where America and the rest of the world, on your marks, get set, go. Can you run fast? You're in. And Jamaica lead the way, man. I'm saluting. I'm saluting. There's no joke. You don't get medals cheaply in this particular sport and in this environment. So enough respect. Enough respect.
Definitely. Definitely. Champs, build your competitive spirit. All right, yeah, true. Give me 1 second, Rich Poe. I'll be back in a second. All right.
No problem at all. Let me look into the comment section there. What have we got there? Davia, bravo. So proud of our ladies. Absolutely. Absolutely. Go Brianna, says Ferdinand Van Zyl. Well, she went for it, and she's claimed gold. Gold for Jamaica, gold for herself, for her family and friends, bigging up the Jamaican flag, and she will listen to the national anthem of Jamaica being played. My goodness gracious me. What have we got here? Champs, yes. Champs, build your competitive spirit, says Tybal. Bye. It certainly does. I just wish they would sync the boys' classes with the girls. Wow. Well, the girls and the women of Jamaica, it seemed to be at the forefront. We had the great one, wonderful Usain Bolt, who carried the flag for Rio, London, Beijing, Berlin in World and Olympic Games, winning so many medals, 100, 200 relays. But he may have been masking a little bit of uncertainty where Jamaican male athletics is concerned, because certainly we've not had a bevy of outstanding track stars in the male section, though they've played their part, making semis and making finals. But the girls, I mean, and the women, Sharika, Shelly-Ann Fraser, Elaine Thompson-Herah, these are all-time greats who have remained on the scene for a long while. Sharika looks like she's going to be certainly entertaining us in the sprints for years to come. But even her, she's been a seasoned campaigner at the 400 meters. So those three women have really led the way over many years for Jamaica. And now we've got Brianna Liston, the Clayton twins, Serena Cole. I tell you what, big up Jamaica every time. Let me see here. We've got what? Be a man. I say your name, Lord of mercy. After champs, boys do not handle the transition too easily. This is something that I've heard. I've spoken to my Jamaican cousin, Papa D, Dennis, full respect. And he said, yes, a lot of the times the young boys experience success in high school, seem to be flavor of the month. But when it comes to transitioning and you get a little older, you meet competitors that leave you not being the winner, but you're coming second, third, maybe fourth, and you're no longer in the sporting eye, and you're no longer in the eyes of the girls, the flavor of the month, and they lose interest and start being disincentivized, and then change and go for other careers other than track and field. So yes, stickability, the women certainly know how to handle it and put in that extra work, put in the work that track athletes and field athletes need to do to achieve the greatest podium finishes and competing on the world stage. It takes a lot, absolutely. So big up to the women, and hopefully we have some boys and some men who are willing to put the work in. We've got terrific coaches in Jamaica, and hopefully they can take advantage of these things. Halftime, you're back.
Hey, what's up? What did I miss?
I was just going through the section there. Somebody was hoping and praying that the boys can be synced with the girls in terms of their hard work and their endeavor, because Brianna Liston and those who have led before her, from Merlin Otti through to Shelly-Ann, the great Shelly, who's been going for many years, Elaine Thompson era going for many years. We had Usain Bolt, who was maybe masking the success of the men's program.
They need to pay me for
is that the
advertising.
medicine? Is that the medicine that gets the job done?
It's cranberry water. It's flavored water.
Refreshing cranberry, refreshing water, no ordinary water.
Yeah,
my lord.
Yeah, but adding to what Rich was said, I think, and it not only with football, but I think the guys, it's a little bit different because they tend to lose focus easily. Boys and girls champs, when they're there, they are the ones, everyone's paying attention to them, all the girls are interested in them, all of that. Everyone, they're treated like kings, right? As soon as boys and girls champs is over, no one really cares again until you win, and you might not win, right? So they're training not knowing. I think there's a different level of motivation there when they finish, and they get sidetracked as well. Sometimes, and Coach Francis mentioned it in his interview. Coach Francis mentioned it in his interview. He said they're more concerned with getting small contract, being able to buy a nice Corolla, enjoying themselves, partying every night and all of that. They're not interested in the bigger picture, which is world domination, right? So, the good in champs, fine. Then they get a small contract, and that's where all the focus ends. All right, so we have the 400 meters hurdles coming up. Gucek out. We have Moritaka out from Japan. We have Clark from Jamaica, Vasquez from Puerto Rico, Nazir from Turkey, Abakar from Qatar. Yeah, looks like Qatar. Wahab from Belgium and Gandre from France. It's a dangerous race after the rain delay. Sometimes negative comments. Some races are. Boys are not looking to the future, unfortunately, they get lazy. I agree, yeah. So that is it. And I didn't say it. The coach said it. The coach who is dealing with them on a daily basis. So it's one of those things where it's kind of difficult because they're of the opinion that, hey, I'm in my prime now. I want to enjoy everything now, right? But they're so caught up with what's happening now, the here and now, that they lose focus of the bigger picture, and it has negatively impacted the progress or the transition of a lot of the males. You see, Christopher Taylor went back for another year at champs, and everybody was wondering why Christopher Taylor already dominated champs, went back for another year, ended up even fighting for cut at camp. That makes no sense. So, and when we look back, we realize that, okay, it's a glory, it's that feeling that, okay, I am king, I am more important than anything else. Everyone, that level of glory that comes with it. Knows that it's not coming anytime soon unless he wins something massive. And with the times that he's running, or probably even the times that he was running at the time, he's looking and thinking, okay, probably I won't be getting there anytime soon. So exactly. So it's one of those. I think you're a parent, promising boy champs, don't allow them to spend more than 2 years. True. One side, if you care about the future, one is ideally. True. Class 1 is a killer. All right, so the 400-meter hurdles is on the way. And remember, track's still wet. 400-meter hurdles final. Let's see if Jamaica can get on the top of the podium. All right, so as they approach 200 meters, Jamaica in good enough places as things stand now. They're in medal places. Let's see if he has enough to push through.
Looking good.
Yep, he is. As the others are fading away, as we approach 70 meters, stumble over the hurdle there. has to do some catching up.
Come on, looking
Something that,
good.
again, looks as if it's going to be bronze.
Come on,
And
Jamaica.
it's bronze. 44.84 wins it, and Nazir out of Turkey wins it. 44.84. We have Slovenia in second with Bucek, and Jamaica in third. So again, 2 bronze and a gold medal over the past 15 minutes for Jamaica.
Well done, well done. You see, now interestingly, that's a race where, from an armchair perspective, London, England, Richbow Sports, I would say, well done to the Turkish winner. Ran a hard, tough race, and it wasn't a gimme. That he only just about won that race. It was tougher than maybe he expected, but he left it on the track. Jamaica, a well-earned, hard-earned bronze medal. Gave it all he could in second place there. Where's he from? Is that Slovenia?
Yeah.
Slovenia.
I think, yeah. I think Jamaica hit 2 hurdles. I think Roshan Clark is from what? Is he from Camperdown, folks? Correct me if I'm wrong.
He hit to the last 2 hurdles, at least 2 of the last 3 hurdles really hard. He almost stamped on one of the hurdles down the home straight, which butchered his chances of maybe a potential gold medal push. But I think he gave it his all, and I think partly because he was straining so much, he hit the hurdle. So a valiant effort and thoroughly worthy of a podium. Those top 3 clearly the best in that field. Well done, Mr. Clark. Well done. Well done. A hard-earned bronze medal. But I tell you what, the Turks have been having a very good championship. They've got some really talented athletes. I've been paying attention to what they've been doing. Very talented at this age. The new generation, the next generation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big up Camperdown. Big up Camperdown. He did well at champs as well. I realized that I recognized him from somewhere. But
Respect,
yeah, that's second to last hurdle. We clipped it. Yeah.
Which one are you talking about clipping? Second to last? Man, the man almost stood on that thing, man. He stood. he stood.
Yeah.
He stood on that thing and brought it down.
Davia, we watched the race some time back, right? We're just doing the recap of the race. Just doing the recap, but thanks, Davia.
He was on Bambi legs. This is why I said that, he was on Bambi legs there, coming off the last hurdles. He didn't have the strength of the Turk or the runner-up, but certainly deserved and merited his third place finish and a place warranted on the podium. The 400-meter hurdles, one of those killer events. You need speed and endurance. So respect. He's got a good future. It's a tough event. He didn't run a personal best, and you can see why having hit those final 2 hurdles. But he secured himself a World Under-20 bronze medal. Congratulations and props to the winner from Turkey. Well earned, all 3.
Abe Star is asking, just thinking out halftime, what do you think if Usain had become a coach, things would have changed with the boys? Maybe that would have been some form of motivation. Abe Star, not necessarily, What I've found is some of the best athletes, they seldom turn best coaches, because 9 out of 10 times they're holding the athletes at the same level that they were held. So if you have superior talent, all of that, you will be expecting that from the athletes. And when it comes down to coaching, you might have your coaching methodology and all of that, but you still need to be an effective communicator, right? So you find that some of the best coaches are effective communicators, and one of the key components of effectively communicating is understanding your audience. So what might work for one person might not work for the other person, right? So understanding who you're working with and how to reach those persons, I think probably it would work out, but again, seldom the best athletes turn out to be the best coaches. And I say this because I've seen what has happened, especially in football.
Right.
Especially in football, you have some players who were considered the best who've tried coaching, never worked out. And again, even some extremely talented players as well who have tried to be coaches, never work out. So only a handful who have decided that they're going to become coaches have actually ended up having successful careers. Right?
No doubt about that. No doubt about that. It's a great point you make.
Yeah, we're watching the high jump, Valerie. We're watching the high jump. Pottinger is currently in third. Rats from South Africa is in first, and it's 2.10 meter. Let's see. High jump final. Well, it looks as if he's cleared 2.14 already. The coaches them start throwing money. You'll see how quick the boys them start training hard. All right, let's see what Pottinger has here. Ooh,
nice to see nice to see a Jamaican high jumper going toe to toe at the highest level. Here we go. You've seen it. I'm just watching now.
Clear, nice. Thanks. You're welcome, Abe Star. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so Pottinger is at the top now. 2.14 meters. Let's see what we have next. There should be some distance coming up.
The drummers are at it again. The drummers are at it again.
All right, so the men's triple jump, folks. I wanted to keep an eye on Hibbert. Gold medal from Champs. KC as well. Keep an eye on him. Hibbert from Jamaica.
I see there's another Jamaican in there down the field, Walters.
Yeah, there's Walters, but Hibbert is the favorite.
Oh, is he favorite for the actual for the championship, or is he Jamaican's number one?
Jamaica's number one.
And is he expected? There we go. This is good, isn't it? Is he expected to win a medal? Is he a medal contender?
Yeah, I think he will. I think he will, because he actually qualified for the semi-final round. Was it? He qualified for the final round, I think, with his first jump. He just went out, did his triple jump, highest in the board. I think, I don't even remember how far it was. 5.6 something, and then he went back in. So keep an eye on him. Hibbert, very, very, very talented athlete.
15 meters. Would it be 15 meters? Is that what they're jumping at this age? 15 meters something? Okay. Because the men's world-class jumping 17 meters is All
right, so based on information that I have here, Hibbert is actually the favorite to go all the way. All right, so Hibbert personal best 16.66 meters.
Wow, what at that age, that's gonna be up there.
Right, and the closest person to him is from India, is at Thirumaran with 16.03 meters, and then we have Ethan Oliver from New Zealand, 16.04. So I think Hibbert will win this one in the first round. I'll say no.
A matter of fact,
I'll say no. He wins this one in the first round. His first jump, and then he'll just go back in. That's how good he is, and he was very good as well at boys and girls champs. Very, very good. I think KC cleared the high jump and the long jump and the triple jump. He did long jump and the triple jump, and he won gold. They started, but yes, they have started back. They have restarted naturally at Mar. They've started back. Where's my Cadbury water? I need to get it. But big up everybody. I hope everyone is enjoying their Friday afternoon. I hope you guys are doing well. We appreciate your company this evening. Appreciate your company. Yeah, it's Friday evening. I don't think folks are cooking this evening. Normally, we
Hey,
Yeah,
halftime.
yeah.
I wonder. I'm just looking in the comment section. Halftime. Do you ever hold back? Do you ever hold back, viewers and subscribers? Do you hold back in your criticism of athletes and their performances, knowing full well that you and I could only dream, literally dream of being halfway as good as these athletes? Do you
Nope.
hold back in your criticism knowing that they are doing their best out there and we don't know the niggles they have, the opposition and what it takes in front of thousands of watching fans to perform at the highest level?
Nope. The thing
Uh-oh.
is, the thing is, the thing is, you need to read what. The thing is, Rich folk, is we're fans, right? We are fans, and that is in our capacity as fans. That is in our capacity to say how we feel and to express our emotions or whatnot. Us criticizing these athletes is nothing compared to watching a schoolboy football game in Jarrett Park or watching a National Premier League game. Or watching a National Premier League game at the Prison Oval. Nothing compared to it. So I think our criticisms, they are sometimes harsh, but I don't think folks need to hold back. You express yourself because you get caught up in the ecstasy of sport. That's what sports is, right? You're watching it, you get so carried away, you feel as if and I'm not to stray from the point, but I had a pastor on here one time, and for the folks who are subscribed to Halftime TV, that video is on my channel as well, where the pastor said sports is almost like a cult, right? And I understood the perspective that he was coming from, because there are individuals who, for example, Lionel Messi, they can do no wrong. There are folks who worship the ground that he walks on, right? It's almost as if you're in the Colosseum and the gladiators are down there. They're fighting it out. It's the same sort of vibe. It's the same sort of as for those 90 minutes. You're totally in a different realm. As soon as it's done, as soon as the league is completed or what, you don't even remember about it. So it's nothing personal. So folks, if you're an athlete, you understand that it's nothing personal. They have expectations. If those expectations aren't met, you tie that in with the emotions, then people are going to be critical. They're going to share their emotion. They're going to be expressive. So it's one of those.
Let me push you a little further halftime as we can see the entrance of the javelin men's finalists come out. If you were a commentator or a reporter, journalist who had access to the athletes, would you be of the cut, of the jib, of the standard where you'd ask the tough questions, or would you try to scratch their back while they scratch yours and just ensure that you can get a few more interviews with them because you've treaded lightly on their pride and their ego? Halftime, come on now, on now. What say you?
Well, I've had folks on here who have interviewed before. Well, I've done multiple interviews on my channel before, so I'll leave it to the viewers to decide on that. But if there is something that needs to be asked, I'm asking it, and I think I don't owe them anything. Like, you granted me an interview. Sometimes it's a favor. Sometimes it's probably you need to get something out there. Fine, right? But I don't owe them anything. They don't owe me anything. So as a journalist, you're expected to be objective or as close to objective as possible. And sometimes in getting to that level of objectivity, you need to ask certain questions. You can't make it seem as if, okay, you're leading the person who you're interviewing, or you're trying to create a particular narrative that suits everybody. You can't suit everybody. But if you're not asking the questions that need to be answered, then you're just asking questions that the person being interviewed wants to be asked, right? So the interviews I do on here, I don't prep them, I don't do anything. I just tell them, okay, in a general context, this is what I intend to get from the interview. and then I go into it. So I people are different though, because there are some individuals who you want to interview them, but they won't give an interview because they know the type of person you are. And if you create a particular reputation, then folks are going to be scared to do interviews with you, especially if you have a small YouTube channel like Halftime TV or whatnot. Right? So sometimes you're not at that level to ask certain questions as yet, if that makes sense. Right? Because probably your reputation isn't as sturdy. Maybe you get one interview with somebody and the question that you ask means you don't get another interview from anyone else in the circle. Which nothing is wrong with that, you know. Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. And that's not you being not being good at your job. That's you being smart and understanding that, okay, probably it's not the time to ask that question as yet. You get me? So you might have the question scribbled down, but say for instance, Halftime TV, when I interviewed the Reggae Boys vice captain, I interviewed the Reggae Boys captain as well before I even had 1,000 subscribers. Right? I interviewed Andre Blake, and then I interviewed Damian Lowe a little bit later down. I think I had maybe 700 subscribers at the time. So I interviewed the captain and the vice captain before I had 1,000 subscribers. Right? And both those interviews went well. Were there questions that I missed out that I wanted to ask them? At the time, no. But no, if I get the opportunity to ask them those questions, I would ask them. And if it were a case where, okay, no, after Jamaica, Pottinger secures gold. Pottinger just secured gold. Proper run. Why is chat in subscriber only? Dolly, the party, we were being spammed. Sorry, we were being spammed. So we had to turn on subscriber only mode because we were being spammed and we were being spammed like crazy. So it's one of those. But as I was saying, Richbo, no, because of the time the Reggae Boys, they didn't qualify for the World Cup or whatnot. Maybe if the times were reversed, maybe if I had 450 subscribers now, for example, and I was getting the opportunity to interview the Damian Lowe and Andre Blake, the questions would definitely be different. Would I probably push the envelope a little? Maybe not, because the channel isn't as recognized, and at what expense? Because you want to ask your questions, fine, but also you have to understand that, okay, at what expense? You get me? So if you're working with a network, you know, you can do anything, because at the end of the day, they have to do the interviews. It's in their contracts. They need to do interviews with the networks. So if you're sent to interview them, fine. If it's an independent entity, for example, like a Craig Butler or whatnot, then you may not want to, because he has no obligation. You get me? If you call him and he wants to come, he comes. If not, then that's that. So gold for Pottinger, folks. Gold for Pottinger in the high jump.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
And we're going to get gold in the triple jump as well. So keep an eye on that. So Jamaica, 2 gold, 2 bronze in the past 30 minutes.
That's fantastic. I was just looking at, well done, Pottinger. Well done. I'm looking in the comment section. Can you see one by Donna Henry about Jamaican love criticism in track and field as it pushes them to prove the fans? Yes, hard. That one there. Do you agree?
Yeah. And sometimes too, you know, it's tough love, you know. It's tough love, because we love our athletes, you know. We love our athletes, and I think it comes down from, not only it comes from the family as well, because you seldom find Jamaican fathers who will come out and say, oh, you did extremely well in school or whatnot. If you come second, all right. Just to give an example, throughout my high school years and my primary school years, my father, it was almost as if it was expected. So if I came first, he would say, great job. But if I came second, it would always be, okay, better next time. All right, you should be coming first. You get what I'm saying? So it's and again, it comes back down to expectations. So he was of the opinion, or he knew that, okay, I was top of the class mentality. I was top of the class quality. So if I came second, he wouldn't bash me and say, okay, you need to come first. If you worthless, no. He would say, okay, first next time. You get me? So again, sometimes it's tough love. We won't come out and say, okay, you did a great job. We're happy you placed second and what. No, we're more inclined to take the approach of, okay, you need to be coming first. You get me? You need to be coming first. You need to be getting on the podium.
This is where
Congratulations.
the Jamaican attitude and British differ. That there is a great example. They differ. That's where Jamaica and the British athletes separate, and that I think is really important. Mo Farah is an interesting example. There's been a couple of Ugandans in the World Championships who told their stories of coming last in the last championships they were in, and then they spoke with their coach, and their coach said, don't give up, keep working hard, try this in your training, do this, and don't just settle for where you are. You can improve, you can get better. Don't give up. You're not going to finish in that position. If you don't want to finish there, follow this regime, train, do this, do that. And lo and behold, the Ugandan guy, I think he claimed a bronze medal in the middle long distance, I think 5,000 or 10,000 meter. Mo Farah went from finishing 7th and 8th to becoming a multiple Olympic champion. Though questions may be asked, but that's another story. But yet settling is not necessarily, it's not the be all and end all. You can strive for more, you can improve, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's about how you're pushed. Is there a danger for some people that they can be pushed over the limit and pushed till they're pushed out of the sport?
Yeah. And again, we spoke about it, and DM just mentioned it as well. Fisherman, big up. Thanks for that as well, Fisherman. Valerie Samuda, big up yourself, Valerie. I hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. But again, different strokes for different folks, right? Because if you're not strong-minded, you crumble under pressure, right? So when the fans are bashing you, when the Jamaicans are pressuring you, oh, you need to do, you worthless or whatnot, instead of trying to prove them wrong, you lose it. You lose it because your mindset isn't there. Okay, Onika, thank you so very much for that. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, as I mentioned. So for those who were laughing at me, Donna Donna Henry.
A halftime I laugh after, Donna. Lord
Donna Henry. For those who were laughing at me. Donna Henry, there you go. I think I deserve a cranberry water for that, Donna Henry. I think I deserve.
Donna, why were you laughing? Why were you laughing?
Donna was laughing at me.
I don't know why. When you said clearly you knew something, you'd seen the form of Hibbert, and when you told me and gave me the statistics, I thought, wait a minute, this guy's got a sizable advantage over his opponents. But 17-27, he's knocked it clean out of the park. I told you 17 meter is the benchmark, the benchmark for the beginning of international class male triple jumping. 17-27, that's into world class jumping. That's into world class seeing here jumping. That's over. It is over. Wow.
Let me tell you what will happen now. Right? Because he had one jump in the round before this one, right? One jump.
He's fresh. He's fresh as a fiddle.
So he will win gold medal with 2 jumps, right?
Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy.
So yeah, one jump. He will win gold with 2 jumps. One in the first round, and no one in the final, and that's it. Secure your gold medal. Go home.
Light work. I'm gonna keep my eye out for this Estonian. He seemed very happy. Guy wears glasses. It's from Estonia. I'm gonna see if he can actually get a medal. He seemed pretty confident and seem to be enjoying his athletics. So I'm certainly enjoying the lead up to the competition. But my lord, he must have known that Hibbert was going to be tough to beat. So look out for some personal bests from other athletes. But the Estonian, let me see if he comes through with a medal.
Jamaica has
Hibbert,
this.
wow. Hibbert, respect. 1727. How old is he? Is he 18, 19?
I think he's 18. I think he's 18. I'm not sure.
Listen, man, the future. Hey, Jamaica. I was talking about Jamaica trying to diversify their talents and not just concentrate solely or exclusively in the sprinting events, because you can only have a handful who actually can get onto the podium or make the relay team come international competition. But now I'm seeing
Hibbert is 17. He's 17. Yeah.
Listen, my
2000 January 2005. So
wow. Listen, we've got Taja Gale in the long jump, 17-year-old triple jumper. Listen, this has really made the beginning of my weekend here. That is terrific. Hey, I raise a glass. 1727. That must be one of the performances of this championship. 2 jumps, 1727 as a 7.
As I said, he's not gonna jump again. He won't jump again for these championships.
Wow. He's got a future. I hope he stays in because, sprinting. Maybe he's leading the male revival. Pottinger, high jump, triple jump. Hey, listen, things are looking good.
And for the Caribbean Massive that's tuned into Halftime TV, Bahamas through Keishon Strahan is in 3rd place in the javelin. So I'm not sure if this person, Keishon, is related to Anthony Strahan, but 3rd place for Keishon with 70.04 in the javelin through. Keishon Strahan from Bahamas is in 3rd. All right, so Bahamas 3rd place as things stand now. All right, so Jaden Hibbert just did his 2nd jump, 1682. 1682.
Probably enough to win the competition with that jump as well, from what you were telling me.
Yep. Because no one else is getting close to it. I drew about my feed the 200-meter final. I missed it. He's going to Arkansas University later this year. It's probably the best jumping program in all the NCAA, so he's in good hands. All right, thanks for that, Alex. All right, so Kenya just secured that 2nd and 1st.
2nd and 3rd.
Second and
Victory
third
goes to the Ethiopia with the gold.
We're loving it. Big up the African Massive that's tuned into Halftime TV, all right?
Yeah, man.
So big up the African Massive. We have so many loyal African subscribers over here at Halftime TV. So Azize secures gold with 7 minutes 44.06 seconds. We have Korir from Kenya, 7 minutes 47.86 seconds, and we have Kisalsa from Kenya, 7 minutes 49.82 seconds. That's gold, silver, and bronze for you. Okay, okie dokie. Ethiopia in 1st, Kenya in 2nd, Kenya in 3rd. The javelin, Keishon Strahan still in 3rd place, still in the podium places. Don't worry, folks. The 4x1 is going to be running about 30 minutes.
Is that the 4x1 final?
Yeah.
For the ladies and men?
Yeah.
Wow. Well. All right. Look here. Halftime. Let me see. Let me take off my glasses. Let me rub my eyes. A halftime. I don't know if I was controversial. Rich Post Sports was suggesting that Jamaican fans were jumping the gun in looking straight ahead at a world record for the senior women's 4x100 meters women. in Eugene, Oregon, only to end up with the silver medal. Silver medal.
Do you think they celebrated that silver?
Well, there you go. Well, look, in well, in the mix zone, I listened carefully to some of the relay ladies, and they said magnanimously, well, you know, we're happy. We've got a medal. We got the baton around. I think that was the most honest comment that I heard. At least they got the baton around. It didn't drop, and they've got a silver medal. But I think people were trying to go for this world record talk. What have you seen?
Strahan just had another throw.
Oh, javelin. Is that javelin?
Yeah, 70 point. Let's see how much this is at. Let's see if it's clear. Right, it's still a 70.04. As things stand, Arthur Felfner, is this from Ukraine, leads with 76.20. I guess they're just doing the recap for the javelin. Yeah, because it's a 76.20. They're doing the recap because I guess because we were watching the 3,000 meters. So we weren't showing it.
That's a big throw by Felfner. Big throw by Felfner. I see that.
Yeah.
70 odd. Here's another big guy. Hold on. What's he going to throw? Wow. Let's have a look. Oh, that's big. That looks a little bigger. Denen. Is he from Germany? Denen. 76.05.
We don't. Folks, remember, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet done so. Also, check out Rich Poe's channel at Rich Poe Sports on YouTube. All right. So keep those likes coming in. They're showing Hibbert's jump now. 1, 2. Whoop. He can't believe it. He knows it's gold. Huh?
Oh, I'm seeing him. I've got vision. First time I've seen this gentleman.
The first you're seeing him. Oh, you don't watch Boys and Girls Champs?
Oh my Lord! I watched the Boys and Girls Champs, but I missed this guy. Look at you! Didn't tell me about the emotion though. Halftime.
I just saw it.
I just saw it.
Oh, it's a championship record.
Oh man! Oh, this is hot. Look at this championship record. Look at the emotion.
Rosemary, there's a link in the description. All right, there's a link in the description. It's been shown on YouTube, but there's a link in the description. All right, so we have 952 votes in. As soon as the votes get to 1,000, I'll end the poll. But 952 votes. Just about 48 more votes before we get to 1,000. All right. So let's keep those votes coming in. Which of the two are you enjoying most? Is it the Commonwealth Games or is it the World Under 20 Championship? Let me know. Let's get those votes coming in, folks.
Wow. I dropped a link for Rich Poe Sports in our private chat. I don't know if you've seen it. Half time.
Hold on, let me see.
You can pin that was by all means drop that one. That'd be terrific.
All right, no worries. All right, let me pin it here.
I've started to do 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes to up to 10 minutes one. Just they're going to be coming thick and fast, especially with the football season and the track season still not completed because we've got the Diamond League, so they're becoming thick and fast. Hibbert, a different level to these other jumpers. What a talent! Hey, one jump. That's all I needed to see. That jump there.
But I told you you'd win in one jump. I said it. I call it.
Wow, you had to call that. I mean, once he got the green flag, that's a different league. He's got the pace. He's got the athleticism.
We told you only one jump was gonna do it. Only one jump. We didn't need more than one. Much as all right. 969. Keep the votes coming in, folks. Remember, I love the two good girl. All right, big up Goody. Big up Goody. Philip Beckford, who is second and third. In what? In the jump? Is it a jump you're talking about? Let me know. Let me know if it's a jump. Championship record. Yeah, yeah. All right, so let me pull up the live results now because I have it here. So live results, Thirumaran is a Selva Thirumaran from India. And we have Ethan Oliver from New Zealand in second and third, 16.15. Selva jumped 16.15 twice. And we had Ethan Oliver from New Zealand, 15.98 and 15.86. Those are the two jumps. Jaden Hibbert from Jamaica, 17.27 for the first one, and the second jump, 16.82. So even the lesser of his two jumps would have won gold.
It's interesting just watching these other jumpers, the Indian and the Italian. I mean, this is another strong man's event. With this hop, skip, and jump phase, you need a physically mature body, and Hibbert looks like he's got a generational talent type body. I mean, it's almost Usain Bolt proportions to me. It resembles something that is just unique, because the other jumpers are competent, but they are jumping according to their age range and the body and the makeup that they have at that age. He produced a male manly senior jump right there.
Yep. Wow. I didn't expect him to come out for the second jump, you know. I guess he has to, but I didn't expect him to come. I thought he would have just got it there and just went back home. Probably booked his plane ticket and have them send the medal to his house.
Halftime feeling good, you know. Viewers and subscribers, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Halftime's feeling good.
He has a couple more left, though. Don't worry. He has a couple more jumps left. I think they have to go up until what, 6 or 5 jumps. So he has a couple more left. So you'll see some more jumps from him, some more proper jumps as well. But beat his second jump. Which were like, yeah, folks, get this video to at least 1,000 likes, folks. And again, let me say this, folks. Thank you so very much. We released a video on Sunday. That video crossed 100,000 views yesterday. I didn't get the opportunity to thank you guys, so I appreciate it. Continue tuning into the channel, continue checking out the videos, continue liking the videos, and I've enjoyed all the comments that you guys have been leaving, even the ones that aren't so friendly. I think someone said a few days ago, they're curious to see how I run my house. So keep
where'd that come from? Where's that kind of comment come from? What's that?
We were talking about the Olympics, the Commonwealth Games. So I said that I don't think it was organized, and a lot of these instances or situations could have been avoided had proper crisis management plans been put in place, right? Because we have athletes, we have the J3A and the Jamaican Olympic Association finding out that Shericka Jackson, for example, would not be available to take part in the Commonwealth Games via Twitter. That doesn't make any sense, and I express my opinion on that. I'm like, how is it that you finding out on Twitter that she won't be available, and then like a couple of days after, I think the MVP camp sent over an email, and that's how they officially confirmed. So when I released my video that Shericka wouldn't be participating at the Commonwealth Games, they didn't know that apparently. That's the reason behind it, because the 200-meter final is on Saturday. The Diamond League meet is on Saturday. The Diamond League in Silesia, Poland, they had Shericka Jackson on their flyer as confirmed. And the Commonwealth and Jamaica published a list on Thursday. Was it last Thursday, I think, with Shericka among the names on the list. So I expressed my thoughts. I'm like, okay. And then this individual was, we're too quick to blame the J3A and the Jamaican Olympic Association and athletes pull out last minute what they can do about it. I'm like, okay. So the person said they were curious to see how I run my house. I'm like, whoa. Whoa. And again, that's why I have this platform. That's why I said, folks, please feel free to express yourselves. This is a forum. This is a platform where you can share your opinions without feeling as if you're disrespectful, you're disrespected, sorry, and without any qualms whatsoever. Allow everybody to share their opinion. We can disagree without being disrespectful. All right. So don't be like that guy. First up is usually his best. Catch me if you can. Yes, we love it. I was a senior and junior record in triple jump. Funny halftime. Love it. Big up everybody. Big up. We know the ones who usually come here now. They're sloppy. Look at what happened at Carifta with the girls' world record. Again, and I'm not the only person who has this opinion. And if you want to basically dispel all these, you want to dispel all these opinions and these viewpoints, then you come out and you say, okay, this is the actual meat of the matter. This is what happened, and you get what I'm saying? So it's one of those.
One of my favorite comments a little earlier, I've just pulled it up here, by Obia Man. I'm not impressed with the name, but it makes me bring a look of smile. I said, what? He said, in a forum like this, yes, I do hold back. But when we go champs, we go on bad.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a time and a place. There's a time and a place. My goodness me.
But it's one of those things, folks. Yeah, we skin well thicker than that, innit? So those things don't faze me. It's a part of the job description. My day job actually requires me to have a broad shoulder and a broad back, because I would trust that everyone have their opinion in your home. Let us have our opinion. Exactly. Exactly. And then we'll listen and we'll reason it out, Abe Star. We allow everybody to share their opinions, and then based on those opinions, then we reason it out, and then if it makes sense, it makes sense. Whoa! So it's time for the 4x100 meters, folks. 4x1. That was fast. I wasn't even expecting it as yet.
All right, so let me introduce you, man. Come in. Fast is the word tonight. 4x1
I wasn't
final.
expecting it as yet.
Maybe because of the rain delay, then they wanna get up to speed.
Hopefully to see the young future track and field. All right, nice. Yeah, big up everybody, folks. You know how it is over here at Halftime TV. I love you guys endlessly. You share my space, you share my time, you share some of the emotions as well, and you're always here. So I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you out of this world. All right, where can we watch? There's a link in the description, Jordan Bennett. Let me know if you can see it there. If not, then you probably have to check his goal if they're showing it. All right, so the females, they're running at 7:35, and then the males, they will run at 8:05. So now we have the females 4x100 meters. Okay.
Expectations. Halftime.
So let me start. Team Jamaica, folks. Team Jamaica. We have Kerika Hill. Tina Clayton. Serena Cole. Tia Clayton. So we have Clayton times 2. We have Clayton times 2, and then we have Serena Cole, and then we have Kerika Hill.
Crack unit. Yeah, man. They're having a fun time being introduced, these 4x100. Listen, as long as they get the baton around, I'm going to predict this. As long as they get the baton around, the world record is going to be threatened. I'll say no more than that. As long as they get the baton around, the world record will be threatened. Now, will anyone threaten their push for victory? I am going to say no. I'm going to, well, America and Britain, I'm expecting America and Britain to be likely rivals and podium finishers. But this is going to be fascinating. Halftime, you're going to take this one through. This will be fascinating. Let's see. I don't count when it comes to the relay. I don't count my chickens at all.
You know, okay. Link says not available in my country. All right. What YouTuber athletics? No, Brianna can't believe this. Brianna just ran a 200 meter.
No, stop that. Stop that. What do you mean you can't believe this? Come on. So you're entitled to a view. No. You can't believe it, really? You just heard what halftime said.
Everyone is watching this one, folks. Everyone is watching this one.
She just ran a 200-meter race. Brianna just not too long ago ran an outstanding 200-meter race. Cole, Hill, the Clayton twins, these are a formidable quartet. It's a formidable quartet. We're spoiled for choice. Let us enjoy.
Yeah. Yes, folks. The 4x100 meters for girls under 20, folks. They're out there. They're in the blocks. Let's see how this one unfolds. But Jamaica, heavy favorite to win this one. Team consisting Serena Cole, Tina Clayton, Kirika Hill, and Tia Clayton.
I know that in the semifinals, I saw them run, and they were relatively safe changeovers. They were really exchanges. They ensured that they got the baton around. It was relatively safe. The Americans seemed to go for a little bit more. The British will be looking for going for a little bit more. So Jamaica, just ensure the baton goes round. Make sure you hit your marks. Don't leave. Don't leave before time. I saw one relay quartet do that. The Australians winning by a country mile, and they messed up.
They're on their marks. They're on their marks.
Your time.
They're on their marks. Renaissance Breed just run, but if we come on, folks, they're on their marks. Set. And they're off. Serena Cole, as I said, she's leading this one. Secured second place in the 100 meters last evening. First changeover is safe. Over to is that T or Tina? Not sure, but she's eating up the ground. Second changeover safe as well. Jamaica and the oh my God, she is quick. She is quick. Jamaica has this one all done and dusted. The last changeover, let's see. Proper changeover, and Jamaica is tearing down the backstretch. Wow, it looks as if this is Tina Clayton. Wow, magnificent run. Jamaica chases through 42.57, under 20 world record, folks. 42.57. Jamaica secures gold. And again, never in doubt, it is Jamaica against Jamaica. Only competition is ourselves. And the Clayton twins, anything they're involved in, you can consider it a touch of gold. And again, gold has been sealed and delivered.
Halftime TV, bringing it home. Bringing it home.
Gold has been sealed and delivered. World under 20 record, 42.57. 42.57. The Clayton twins, Serena Cole and Kirika Hill. Reigning records. We did that.
Who came second and third? Which team is it? That's Colombia.
I'm seeing Colombia is celebrating.
Third place.
On that last leg. Oh, okay. So it was Tina on the second leg then. It was Tina on the second leg. I was wondering which one it was.
So Tina started it off, do you saying? Did Tina start it off?
No, Tina was in second. So we had Serena to Tina, to Kirika, and to Tia. So Tia was on the last leg. I think Kirika Hill, she had a blistering third leg. Oh my! As soon as she got it, the rest of the pack were missing. So United States in second, national under 20 record. United States in second, national under 20 record, but it's Jamaica against Jamaica, folks. And we've been saying this. It was always Jamaica against Jamaica. 43.28 secures silver and 44.59 secures bronze. Jamaica against Jamaica.
Close. That wasn't even close.
Not even.
They decimated the previous record, their previous record, which was unratified one. That was a bag of nerves. I hope that they go and have their test and everything is cook and curried here. We want that 42.59 locked. Oh, doesn't it look good? Doesn't that time look? Don't the lady? Hey,
it does. It does. Yeah,
wow.
Hill really. Yeah, Kirika Hill. She had a magnificent third leg, folks. I have to be honest with you. Big up, Fresh God. Big up, Fresh God. Big up, Fresh God
in the house. Fresh God.
Yeah.
Hey, big up yourself, Fresh God. Yeah, man.
She had an incredible third leg. I think this is as close to perfection as we're gonna see. The baton changes, the legs. We can't point to one particular leg and say, okay, this leg wasn't good. And this is not only because Jamaica won, but I think overall it was a complete, really proper run. Congratulations. Thank you so very much, Ferdinand Van Zyl. Big up, Richard. See, yes, they can't touch this little island with bad. Yes, definitely. Brilliant race, folks. Brilliant race. And let's see what the men have in store. Is 11-16 at best. Tonika Green. Yeah, third leg was awesome, folks. As I said, when it got to the third leg, that's when the gap was realized the real way. That's when we saw the real gap that, okay, Jamaica was head and shoulders ahead of the rest.
I want to see that third leg. I want to see that third leg because just listening and looking at your facial expression, you were shocked. It must have been some blowaway performance because when you saw it, it was something special. It was a blowaway performance on that leg there. Respect.
They're going to do it. They're going to do it. They're going to put it back. Maxine Perry, big up yourself on the Friday evening. Maxine, Kiona Williams, big up as well. Kirika Hill, as I said, folks, that third leg, it opened up the gap and we could see that the quality wasn't even close. The quality was immense. They'll show the replay and you'll get the opportunity to see what I'm talking about and what I was talking about, because me sitting here and describing it to you probably doesn't paint the perfect picture. I try my best to get as close to it as possible, but Kirika Hill, she gave it to Tia in a proper position. We doubled our medal tally in 1 hour. But thanks for keeping us abreast. You're welcome, Brianna. Come off.
1 hour.
Brianna Liston just did the 200 meters. She just ran the 200 meters. What time did she run the 200 meters? Just about an hour ago, right?
Maybe a little longer than that, but really, you know, when you've got that kind of unit, you don't need. Yeah, you have to give credit to Cole and Hill. They weren't that run there. You know, they weren't contesting the 200-meter finals. They were chomping at the bit, and you can see that's a world record time. There can be no Jamaica's got outstanding strength in there. No doubt about it.
But they'll show it back in a second, folks, because I think this race is so incredible. They probably have to save it for the highlights. They'll save it for the highlights, really. It will be the selling point for the next one. 6:30. Yeah, so she ran just over an hour ago, the 200 meters. So I don't think it would be wise to put her on one of the relays 1 hour later.
Again, this is another example of the Americans. The Americans seem to be quite happy celebrating draped in the United States red, white, and blue. But again, they know that they've got a bag of trouble waiting for them, because that was, I mean, if we're talking about, you know, Melissa Jefferson's and Aliyah Hobbs taking on Sharika Jackson, Elaine and Shelley, this looks like an even bigger gap between our young tyros and the American rivals they have. Man, that was something special. And you know what? You know they'll go faster than that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's theirs to keep on bringing down. Outstanding.
I think these 4 females, the 4 that ran the relay, they are 4 of the 5 fastest youngsters that Jamaica has. And we will be we'll be hearing their names for years to come.
Wow.
The 4, they were the name. I think Karika Hill, she did the hurdles as well at Champs, the 100-meter hurdles. So she's extremely talented. I think Serena Cole, she did the long jump as well. So these are multi-talented athletes that we definitely need to hold close to our chest. They're multi-talented. We will be seeing and we will be hearing a lot of them and about them in the coming years and months. All right. So Serena Cole, multi-talented. Kirika Hill, multi-talented as well. And even Brianna Lisson, because Brianna Lisson can run from anywhere from the 100 meters straight through to the 400 meters. And I don't mean just running. I mean running and competing, securing medals. So, yeah. So multi-talented athletes, folks. Multi-talented.
Halftime, can you go out on a limb? As Everything TV has seemingly gone out on a limb? World record going down in the women's 200.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Everything?
When
Yeah, it's tomorrow. Probably it's tomorrow. Probably it's not talking about tomorrow. Probably it's the next one. When's the next Diamond League? Monaco. But I think in Monaco it'll be 100 meters that they're running. So
that 200-meter record is no joke. It's no joke. But we'll see. That's no joke. That's no joke. But Sharika's no joke. What an athlete! What an incredible athlete! Wow, I tell you, Jamaica, we're spoiled for choice, you know. Small, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good after. Subscribers, hit that like button.
The folks, they're still waiting.
Power.
They're still waiting to show back the replay. I don't know why. Rowan's just all out Jackson getting it. All right, fair enough. Big up Everything TV as well. Big up Everything TV. We'll see how it plays out tomorrow. I'll probably do a video on that as well. Probably do a live stream for the Diamond League games. Have some errands to run in the morning. So we'll see if I can get back in time. Thanks so much for providing. Let's see. Such excellent coverage on our magnificent athletes. Christopher Carroll, you're welcome. I'm happy I could help. They are in denial. Poland 200 meter tomorrow. Sharika versus the United States. 200 meter tomorrow. Sharika, will that be the one to clear it? I don't know. It's Lisa Poland, isn't it? But Shelly-Ann will be there as well. I think Shelly-Ann. I think Shelly-Ann is probably taking part in the 100 meters, and Sharika is doing 200. But we'll see. We shall see. I'll pull up the schedule. I'll post it. They can't believe Brianna run so good after her gold medal. Brianna wasn't in this. Brianna wasn't in the relay. Brianna wasn't in the relay. I think Shelly is doing the 200. Shelly is doing 200 as well. Huh? Okay.
I'd be surprised if she's doing the 1 and 200. I thought that she was doing the 100 and Sharika was doing the 200. But I'm going to look and see if we can get confirmation of how that's going to pan out. Sharika, hey, I don't want to. Hey, that world record is no joke, you know. Flojo was flowing something chronic. But listen, Sharika, that performance in Eugene was phenomenal. Her performance, having not made the semifinals or the finals in Tokyo, it was redemption song, redemption story. I'm not going to.
The 4x1 for men is left. Okay, folks, the 4x1 for men is left.
That's right.
We'll do that, and then we will call it an evening.
And if you contributed towards the channel, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Everyone on here who's contributed to the channel, thanks. We appreciate it. All right.
Full respect. Full respect. Halftime, you're a very popular fellow, you know. You're well loved, you know. What's the secret?
I am popular.
I think you're very popular. I don't know what the secret is, man, but you know, I've got a few ideas, but you're on point, man. You're on point, and I'm you know, I'm so proud of you, man. You're delivering. So always
everything
a pleasure to
TV,
touch base.
Everything TV is 42.58, okay? For the 4x1, 42.58. They lowered
4x1 record.
Yeah, it was 42.94 prior. It's 42.58.
Decimated. You don't see records broken by that big a margin usually, but that's the talent that they've got. Remember when they ran that time, it was setting tongues wagging, and they've knocked 3 attempts and more off that
right,
time.
So,
ridiculous.
All right, so just for clarification, folks, for the Diamond League for tomorrow, Shelley and Fraser Price will be running the 100 meters. All right, so Shelley and Fraser, this is the lineup for the 100 meters. We have Kayla White from the United States, Brianna Williams from Jamaica, Melissa Jefferson, the United States, Marie-Josée Talou from Cote d'Ivoire. We have Shelley and Fraser Price, Jamaica, Alea Hobbs from the United States, Twanisha Terry from the United States. We have Gina Lukenkemper from Germany, and Natasha Morrison from Jamaica. So that's the 9 in the lineup for the 100 meters. All right, I'll go over to the 200 meters now, and I'll read you the starting list as well. Okay, so give me 1 sec.
Just watching Roshane Clark.
So the 200 meters, folks. 200 meters. We have Nikola Horowska from Poland. We have Ida Karstoff from Denmark. Geither from Bahamas. Tamara Clark from the United States. Jenna Prandini from the United States as well. We have Sharika Jackson from Jamaica. Gab Thomas from USA, Christina Rosa from Brazil, and Shawnee Miller Uibo from Bahamas. All right, so that's a schedule for tomorrow for 100 meters and 200 meters. Let's see if they give me a time in my time. 11:28. 11:28. Whose time? Oh my God, these people. It's not funny. I'm trying my best to keep abreast of everything that's happening. I don't think the record will go tomorrow. No. If Elaine can run and get so close to Flojo record, why is it that Flojo record is not legitimate? You all need to stop it. Okay.
It's legitimate. It's legitimate. It's legitimate. It's on the record books, as Sharika said in the interview. Why are you questioning me about the record and my time? It's on the books. Is it a world record? Is it the world record? Yes. Or do you think she's been diplomatic? As far as I'm concerned, it's on the books. It's a world record. Elaine has come close to it. Are we going to criticize and throw stones at Elaine or Sharika for their speed? Let sleeping dogs lie.
Onika, thanks for that, Onika. Thanks for that. Onika is giving you the formula, Rich Bo. Halftime TV is clean. He sets his rules and principles and follows through. Right. Halftime TV is a principled YouTuber. I'm the principal guy, innit?
The winning formula, Onika.
I think, but it's not only about setting the rules and all of that, but I think we even as a community, we need to have respect for others. And I think if I can take a small step from here, then it can expand to the wider community. We aren't seeing it anymore. Folks don't care about respect. They don't care about other people's opinions and other people's feelings. And I think that's what I wanted to change. That's what I want the folks who are tuning to Halftime TV to feel. They should feel comfortable coming here rather than them being fearful of sharing an opinion because they think someone's going to attack them. All right. So yeah, big up all the Halftime TV loyalists. We know some of you joined us last year during the Olympics. Some of you joined us before. I shared a video on my Facebook 2 days ago when I had, I think I had like 30 subscribers, and I posted a video and the video had 10 views, and I was imploring on folks to go ahead and watch the video and like the video. But again, growth is a part of it, but also, as Onika mentioned, yeah, you have to stand for something. You have to stand for something. World record, deal with it. I adhere to question Flojo record. It's there. It's there. Flojo's record is there. If it wasn't, it didn't make any sense, it wouldn't be there. It wouldn't be there if it didn't make any sense. All right, so triple jump. Our guy has already secured gold, so we're not even looking at it anymore. The
I tell you that it looks like a different competition. It looks like a different competition, and watch, here comes the Italian hop, skip, boy, oh boy,
celebrate for the rest. That boy falls. Okay, I'm not sure what he's referring to, but okay. All right, so back to the under 20. Let's see if I can run through the starters list for the males as they are preparing to come out. As I said, this one will be run 8:05? 8:05 my time, Faith. Yeah, big up J-Pang. Big up J-Pang. Jordan Bennett, what time will the 4x1? Yeah, the 4x1 for men will be run in just about 10 minutes as Brianna Liston and Alaina Reed are coming out now to collect their medals. I joined last year during the Olympics, never regretted it, my favorite channel. All right, big up Abe Star. Big up Abe Star. We appreciate you. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for the kind words. All right. Last year in the Olympics, folks, I was in my element. All right. That's just me putting it mildly. I was. I think I had like a bag of tough crackers and I had a box of peppermint and I had my handkerchief tied around my head. I was in full Jamaican mode, innit?
I need to go back and check those check that footage. Are you talking about Tokyo Olympics? I need to check out that one. The bag of crackers and the head bandana business. What was going on?
Yeah. All right. So folks, for the 4x1 for males, and as I mentioned a little bit earlier, the 4x1 it will be taking place in just about 5 minutes time, as we're currently having the medal ceremony for the females for the 200 meters. All right. So for the males, we have Jamaica's team, Bowaji and Krumi, silver medalists in the 100 meters behind Letsile Tibogo. We have Brian Lavelle, 100 meter class 1 boys champion. He's also been doing extremely well. Did well in the pen relays. He did well in the eastern side of the US, as well as himself and Brianna Liston took on some additional action over there in the US. Who wins the high jump? We have Mark Anthony Daly from Western Jamaica. Mark Anthony Daly coming out of Herbert Morrison Comprehensive, or is it technical? Herbert Morrison High School. Big up the entire Montego Bay. Big up the entire Montego Bay, massive. And then we have Adrian Carr. That's the 4. So Bowaji, Brian Lavelle, Mark Anthony Daly, and Adrian Carr. That's your Don't know what happened there. Don't know what happened there, folks. Sorry about that.
Brianna just receiving her gold medal and the great national anthem about to be.
Shawnette Dawkins, who wins the high jump. Shawnette Dawkins. Who won the high jump again? The Jamaican youngster, eh? What's his name?
Pottinger.
Pottinger, yeah. Pottinger won the high jump, and our guy Hibbert won the triple jump. Well, the triple jump is still on the way. I think the rest is about consolation. It's about consolation. Don't worry.
Hey, Brianna's an interesting character, you know. I'm wondering if she had a little black tape on her leg. I wonder if she's the time as the commentator was saying on YouTube here wasn't her fastest, and it was a dominant performance. She's clearly the best 200-meter young runner at her age. But is she always that kind of surly looking? She always looks a very serious figure.
She's always a little bit reserved. I think I haven't seen her smile unless she's probably in front of the camera and they're asking her to smile for the camera. But she's always focused, always locked in, always seems as if she's always in her zone, which I admire that about her. I admire that about the young Jamaican females as well, because it not only Brianna Liston, but Tina Clayton. When it comes down to race, I think after the race you'll see Tina crack a smile or whatnot. Serena Cole, I think, is very similar to Brianna Liston as well, in that they're always focused. After the race, they seem so locked in, like they're in a different zone. I admire that, but I think Liston is just a different case. She's just an incredible athlete. She reminds me how she conducts herself. Even in glory, reminds me of Sydney McLaughlin. Fimi Island, boom. Yeah, she reminds me of Sydney from the United States. That 400-meter hurdler.
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin, yeah. She reminds me of her, because even when Sydney just cracked a world record, she's just so humble with it, and it's humility overload, if that's such a thing. But yeah, Brianna Liston, it's just her, and we love her for it. All three of my devices are subscribed. Your information is reliable. I also know that if there's championship, I can get up-to-date results. So thanks a mil. Rocky S. Thanks for that, Rocky. Thanks for that. Glad I could help. Donna, they like Elaine. All right. Everything. Serena. Yes, Serena is extremely shy. I think it was yesterday the cameraman was walking by her as they were like calling out the starters, and she was actually hiding her face. But she's gonna need to get used to the camera sometime. Sometime or the other. She needs to get used to the cameras.
Fascinating, isn't it fascinating?
Yeah, so long with long jump. Then DM getting impatient. Brianna is a quiet assassin. All right. Some persons do not have good smiles, so they don't. Fair enough. Younger athletes are shy. They aren't like the US athlete. All right. Fair. All right. So time for the 4x1 for meals. And folks, we'll do maybe 5 minutes after the 4x1, and then we'll call it a day. We've been live for over 3 hours, almost 3 hours now. And then by the time this one is run, we would have cleared 3 hours. I came in from work, I set up my devices, and I went straight live. So need to strike a little bit of balance. Probably need to go get some food and all of that. But we had a wonderful day. Oh, Sophia. So Sophia is a part of the 4x1 team. Sophia was massively disappointed as he stumbled over the final hurdle in the 110-meter hurdles for the for males. He lost that one as a result, and he went from first to third. All right, so let's see. South Africa, Ferdinand van Zyl, your team is putting people to sleep today, according to them. The United States, they're running out of lane 5, Nigeria out of lane 6, Italy lane 7, and Jamaica out of lane 8. Thank you both. Keep up the good work. Bless up Constance Warrior. Big up Constance, big up yourself. We get a rough lane though. Yes, we did. Men's 4x1 starting now. I don't know what's happening there. Because Jamaica's team, they said the qualifying time is 39.24. 39.24 is the qualifying time. And yet we're in lane 8. But we'll see still. We'll see. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I shall be back tomorrow. Thanks so much for your wonderful coverage, Mr. Personality. Yeah, thank you so very much, Marianne Parrish. Big up yourself. And enjoy the chowder over there in Boston, Massachusetts. Know you guys have some proper clam chowder over there. I shall be visiting that side very soon. Go Jamaica, you can do this. That's what I'm saying too. That's what I'm saying. Don't look good. I love how the athletes put on a show for the camera in the relays. Yeah, true.
Likewise, right, so I like it. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna share Sheree Edwards had the second best qualifying time. Yeah, that's what we saw. 39.24, I think, was Jamaica's qualifying time. Those are anything to go by.
Me nervous.
Maybe Japan, you can do this team 876. Oh Lord help. Folks, don't be nervous. Come on. I'm gonna try to style with it. Don't be nervous. We got this. We're securing gold in both relays. Don't worry about it. Okay. Extremely decorated US athlete there. Ton load of accessories. Interesting.
Wait, what is diversity? I'm seeing the American athletes. That is a lot of accessories. Headband,
changing it up a little.
Earrings, my lord, everything. Everybody do them thing I look away different. I wouldn't Nigerian I go on with. Wait. All right. So the Nigerian Americans
yeah.
A little high five and say all the best. Oh dear. The Nigerian, did you see that? Did you see what happened to the Nigerian?
Okay, thank you so very much for that, Keone. They had 4 heats and only the winning team qualified. The other 4 were based on fastest qualifiers, and Jamaica came in after South Africa, so they were subject to the author placement in the lane. All right, thank you. Thank you.
That's right.
All right, so they're off, folks. They're off. They're already off. First changeover. In Krumi to Level. Remember, Jamaica is running from lane 8. All right, Level to Daly. As Nigeria is putting up a proper fight, but it's the United States who they appear to be in the lead. Let's see Jamaica coming from lane 8, and Mr. Accessory is in second. Jamaica pushing through. South Africa looks as if they're going to win this one. Japan is in second, and Jamaica is in third. 39.06. Congratulations to, is that South Africa or is it Australia? Looks as if it's South Africa, you know. Yes, it's South Africa. So South Africa secures gold.
America run out of it. Run out of it by Jamaica. for the bronze, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Accessory. Hey, the
Yeah.
South Africans, they were doing them things there, sir.
So Van Zyl,
Lord have mercy.
so Van Zyl, they did in fact put people to sleep. Come folks, put the congratulatory text in the comment section for Ferdinand Van Zyl or South African halftime subscriber. All right.
I think he's going to get a double. I think they're going to get a double. I think the All Blacks from New
Yeah,
Zealand
yeah.
are going to be in the best spot of bother as well. We'll see. We'll see, Mr. Van Zyl. We will see.
Right. So Jamaica was third. You can see the Jamaicans aren't celebrating.
Yeah, not missing a beat.
So 39.35 Jamaica is in third, the same time as Japan, but it seems as if a couple of hundredth of a second separate them. But third for Jamaica. Hooray, hooray, congrats, congrats. Yeah.
Wow, that's something, given the same time. So that's gone down to the thousandths of seconds. Wow. South Africa, victorious. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Too much accessories. Donna Henry. Donna won't be herself, man. Jamaica doesn't celebrate silver or bronze. Jamaica and Japan had faster time going into the finals. Yeah, true. But again, I won't keep you guys too long. As I said, we were only going to do the 4x1 and then we'd call it an evening. Thank you so very much, guys, for staying with me for the past 3 hours. I appreciate your company. We will be doing this again tomorrow for the Diamond League. All right, I'll check up what time in my time the Diamond League will be run, and then I'll put up a flyer so you guys can get it. All right. So big up on yourself. Big up everybody who tuned in. We love and appreciate each and every one of you. Richpo, thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking through as well, folks. Check out Richpo's channel at Richpo Sports on YouTube. It's 10 minutes past 8 where I'm at. Need to go get dinner now. So we big up on
10
yourself.
past 1 in London. 10 past 1 in London in the morning. AM.
It's almost morning it's almost daylight where Richpo is at. But big up everybody. I love and appreciate every one of you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Diamond League, as we will be doing commentary for the 100 and the 200 meter, I think. Yeah, I'll just do the 200 meters and the 100 meter. Won't be anything too long. We'll keep it short and spicy. All right, big up. Richpo, little bit. Davia, Ferdinand, Fran Neptune, Naturally Mar, Onika, Kate Brown, Cheyenne Atkinson, R7, Alex D, Sheree Edwards, Donna Henry. Don't worry, Donna, I'm working on that posture. Dolly, Keone Williams, big up, Valerie Samuda, big up everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow.